Titties.
What is up, dude?
Titties, son.
We're so immatures.
God. All right, I'm going to go on record and say I hate pre-show pools.
I'm going to go on record and say I kind of hate you right now.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a man vomit into his own mouth and then swallow it again?
I just did.
It's insane, isn't it?
You mean beside right now?
Yeah, besides right now.
Actually, yeah. I've witnessed what just happened.
Was it Davy Crockett? Was it somebody that's super manly and that is able to not embarrass themselves like beyond belief?
Yeah, you're pretty manly though.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it.
You could handle it.
Oh my God, I'm still thinking about it, and yeah, this is officially, guys. I'm gonna come out and just say it right now. This is officially the worst vodka that I think exists on the entire planet. No. I'm sorry, in the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
There could be worser vodkas in the Andromeda galaxy. No idea. We have no idea. But this one,
somewhere in the Milky Way,
in this galaxy, in the Milky Way, this is the worst vodka that has ever existed.
And what's really saying something is that, so we've had some other vodkas that have been really bad, right? But we've had so many bad ones that we always say, I think this is the worst one. We're like, I think this one is worse
This
than
one might be
the other
bad.
ones. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But this one, 100% takes the cake.
Yep.
Easy, hands down.
Yep.
No.
There's no. Why would you do Flappy? What's up, y'all? What's up, buddy?
And the lid is bad.
Even more of an affront on the sins of mankind, right?
Packaging, yeah.
Yeah, everything about it. I would like to find somebody that works at this company, I would like to get them on the show and be like, why you hurt us so bad?
War crimes against humanity.
Basically, oh God, it's so bad. So yeah, not just now, but right before we started the show, I threw up into my mouth. And it's strange. Like, I've never really experienced that, like, such a fluid vomiting motion.
Yeah.
And my body, like, of course, like, my instinct was to open my mouth and let it geyser out of my orifices, right?
But you chose not to.
I chose not to. So I'm going to have to brush my teeth again after this for sure. I mean, it wasn't like vomit, but it's like the vodka went down and it came right back up.
Oh yeah, I kind of had a little bit of that, I guess. It was it didn't go all the way down, but like, you know how my throat does that little like like, you know, it squeezes. Mm-hmm. Like, I had a little where like half of it went down and half of it got caught and like went back to my mouth, and then I had to swallow again.
I've never felt this before. Like I swallowed it and it's like now there's a personification of my throat that I will never not feel. So it's like it went down and your throat closes, right? Because it's like, well, I'm done eating, right? I'm done drinking. So
your throat is its own entity.
Yeah, so it went down, it closed, and I felt it open back up so it could propel into straight into my teeth. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And it's not fun. I know I'm smiling
visuals,
and I'm all giddy about it, but it's not fun.
Using the term "into my teeth" gives me mad visuals.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So
what's up, Flapjack? How are you today?
Oh, it's gonna be a good day. I think even though I'm hungover as shit,
I'm not
I feel
for
good.
once.
I feel good. Yeah, that actually kind of helped me. So even though I didn't have any vodka, it feels like hair of the dog.
I got the GBHeebies from looking at that bottle.
This is a nightmare,
dude. From like, you know, what happened last week or whatever.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like it was the episode title or something too.
I know, that's weird. Like somebody is mean or something. But when we were getting ready to do our pre-show poll, I was getting like anxious. Like I was like, you know, about to step into the ring with Conor McGregor or something. Like, all right, I know it's going to be funny, but like...
You start hyping yourself up?
Kind of want to do this, you know? It's like, it's going to suck.
Hey, guys, wouldn't it be funny if we didn't do it?
Yeah.
That'd be a welcome change, right?
I don't know.
The fans would be like, whoa, what's going on over here? These guys aren't doing it.
Like, I could feel like my palms were getting kind of clammy.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
No, I feel it right now, too. Like, you can see through my calluses are sweating. Like, that's how... Like, just thinking about I know that we have pools scheduled throughout the show, and that is a terrifying thought to me.
You know what I thought? Like, and I feel like a little bit of a pansy for thinking this, but it's kind of like when I ate the chip and I just said, fuck this podcast and walked off, right? I kind of was almost like, maybe we just don't drink this one. You know, I know we have to, right? But that thought popped in my head. I was like, we could just get another bottle. We have a closet of bottles.
Arbitrary rules should not exist ever. We have this arbitrary set of rules that says once we crack that lid, we've got to finish the bottle. And who made that rule up? We did.
We did. Yeah.
And why
But
did
we have to follow him?
there's no way around it.
That's true.
I mean, I don't want to drink it as much as the next guy.
I
but
mean, really,
no
at
way around
any
it.
point in time, we could just not follow our own rules.
Yeah, but then we'd be hypocrites. And
Yeah, exactly.
And even worse, we'd be Dutch.
Yeah. But hey, it's also a downhill slope that I don't want to like even step into that realm, right?
Yeah.
Because the moment you stop following your own rules,
You're 100% right.
then what? You don't wake up and work out?
Yeah.
I don't do shit anymore, so
I
I don't take care of Eris.
I was going to wear that shirt today, too.
Oh, I
thinking
forgot
about it,
we
yeah.
have the same shirt.
We
Go
do.
get it, dude.
Yeah, the buttons have popped off, but that's okay.
I'll pop mine off.
I will rip these shits right off so we look exactly the same. Wait, where's Gabe?
Who's that?
Fuck Gabe, okay? All right? We're done with him. We're done with him. You know
I
what?
filed a lawsuit because he tried to pull my pud.
Watching the flapjack cut,
I don't even remember any of that happening.
watching the flapjack cut pissed me off all over again. Like,
Oh, because he wouldn't shut the fuck up, dude.
watching me.
I went Hulk.
Yeah, you
He made
do.
me go, He turned me green.
I was so upset. I was watching it and like my palms were sweating because I was like, shut up. Like I was getting ready to attack somebody, right? Like I had this like welling of emotions.
Dude, I was so like just trying to get through what I was saying. I wasn't actually like looking at you, right? So when I was watching back, like the flapjack cut or whatever, that was the first time I saw you like going like this to him, like.
I was trying to be nice. Yeah. And when do I tell people?
And I never saw. I didn't see you doing that because I was like, I just kept trying to say. So what I'm saying. So what I'm saying. So what I'm trying to say. So what I'm saying. So what I'm like. And I was just trying to get through it. And I didn't even realize you were fucking like.
When have you ever seen me off mic tell somebody to be quiet? Like that's when you know it's serious.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you need to stop. Right? Normally I'm screaming at.
He was like whispering to me. I was like, and then I come back to the mic. I'm like, yeah, hold on. I'm like, just hold on a second.
He would not stop talking. Flappy says, I was actually pretty mad while editing. It was so hard to cut that video. I believe it. He ruined the funniest moment that we've ever had on the show. F.A. talking shit to Savannah. That was the funniest thing that ever happened. And he's talking the whole time.
He was like, hey, tell Gay that he needs to be quiet.
He said, tell to Gay he needs to be quiet. We were like, yeah, Gay, be quiet.
Oh, my God. That's masterpiece.
It was, man.
Now we got a new FA?
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, I wonder.
Are they brothers?
So, Flappy, is it like
Does
Son
FA
Goku
mean-
and Son Gohan? Like FA is like their surname or whatever?
I bet you FA means like Turkish or something.
Yeah, it probably does.
Yeah.
We sure did.
That's what we're talking about right now.
You don't know who he is? What do you mean you don't know who he is?
For real? Well, you were talking to him.
It's FA, right?
Wait, Flapjack, do you know Turkish?
He's trolling.
Like a little bit? Because some of that shit you were saying to him, it didn't look Nederlands to me. Oh, a bit. See, Flapjack's a linguist like me, bro.
Yeah.
We're pretty good at languages. I don't know why that's funny to you. What's funny about that statement?
Which word would you like me to pick out? Because it's the entire thing.
Well, why?
Because it is. It's
what about it?
Hilarious.
Okay.
The idea of somebody being good at languages.
Because I made languages a skill set?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
think it's-
am I supposed to say linguistics?
No, it's not
So
about
that
how
sounds
you,
like pasta.
It's not. Yeah, I know, right? Spaghetti and linguistics, huh?
Oh, FA is Turkish meat.
Oh my God.
So they're like, they put like carnitas at the front of their name.
That kid's such a troll. I love that kid. He's hilarious.
Who, FA 2.0 or FA 1?
Let's see if FA 2.0 is as funny as FA 1.0.
Pasos?
Yeah. He's what is FA Paisas JK 1.0 or something like
I
that.
don't know, some.
I don't even know what any of those words mean.
The 500G means 500 grams. Oh, I could have guessed that part.
There's always innuendos with these
That's
kids.
how much cocaine's in my pocket.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
No, I'm
about,
just
son.
kidding.
That's what I'm talking about.
I feel like that'd be
son.
like too much to fit in my pocket.
Nah.
Actually, hey, you know how like, you know what, the one thing that sucks about aging? I'm just kidding. It's not about aging. It's because like I got swole or whatever.
Look at
But
you
like I
over there,
found
all
some of
swole
my
and shit.
old pants, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm too old to wear skinny jeans. I'm not gonna wear skinny jeans anymore, right? But I was like, some of my old pants are like slim. What's it called?
Slim fit.
Slim fit, yeah. But my legs have gotten way bigger. So like these are slim fit, but like look at them, they're fucking. You know what I mean?
Now they're basically skinny jeans.
They're skin tight on my legs. So I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I can't wear slim fit either.
That's
Too jacked.
You're too jacked.
Yeah.
You need to wear.
You can see what religion I am.
You need to
Or
start.
religion I'm not.
You need to start wearing bell bottoms or like parachutes.
Probably right.
Like, I mean, like, you need
Bring back Jinkos?
You need to repurpose a parachute into a jumpsuit. Like, that's the only thing that's going to fit you at this point.
Yeah. Dude, I never thought about this, but Jinkos are actually good for survival. If you ever get stuck in the wilderness, you can like fashion them into a tent.
That's true. Justyn, you need to review something. Okay. What do you mean?
No, just in general. Just
I just got to review. Okay.
Just something.
This is a skull.
Oh, no, he's got the web node.
Oh, you made a site? That's badass, dude.
Hey, can I review it too? Why does it specifically have to be Justyn?
Let's see. Welcome to my website. Here you will find all my edited videos and my own content. Also, you can find all my prices and social. It should be socials, Flappy. Would you like me to be your editor? I can do that. Start the pagina. That's how you say it, right?
What's a pagina?
Yeah, start pagina. Oh, he's got the flapjack cuts on here. This is great. Nice, dude.
Heck yeah.
Is this a
price list?
Is this on Square? No, it's made on Webnode, I guess. This is good, dude. I like it. Highlight funny moments. Oh, so he's upcharging them, huh?
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah, well, he would give us like a.
We got a founder's price, is what we have.
Exactly,
yeah.
Sure.
Even though I bumped it up, and if I keep making more money, I'll keep bumping it.
Me and Jeremy were talking about this. That we actually were like letting how like soft spoken Flapjack is be like you sold yourself. Y'all kept upselling yourselves, right?
Oh yeah.
Because with NIG, he was like, I'll just do them for free, you know. And then you're like, you know what? He was like, do you want us to pay you something? He was like, nah. And you're like, I'll pay you something, right?
Yeah.
And then NIG was like, hey guys, I don't think I should do this for free for you, because if I charge the Idiosyncratic boys, right? And they're like, oh yeah, sure, here, I'll pay you more than that.
Hold on. Did he come to them? Did he come to them and tell them that?
No, because Jeremy was asking him to make like these other videos.
Oh, okay.
But Jeremy was like, okay, so these videos are actually like more, because like he's giving
editing
them specific
intensive,
parameters that he wants, and he has to follow like more shit. So he's like, I'll pay you more, right? And then, so then you were like, well, if he's paying more, I'm gonna pay more too, because you're just a nice guy, right? So Flapjack was just like, I don't know, you guys could pay me if you want, I don't really care. And then y'all were just like, no, we'll give you more, we'll give you more,
Yeah.
If
Flappy says, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. He also says, I was watching the stream and Jeremy said I was running a monopoly. That's true. You think I can do that? I'm a fucking brainlet. Yeah, that's okay. Like, keep using like your meekness to make you more money, bro.
It's the most genius. Like, the term soft selling keeps coming to me.
Yeah,
it's like you're selling, but it's like you're doing it in a passive way.
He's a very soft type of person, right? Like, it's the only way he can sell.
He's making y'all sell him.
He is
to himself.
He is
for you.
I feel like I'm underselling him. You know why I bumped his price, or I bumped up how much I'm paying him per video?
Why?
I was drunk, and you know when you get sentimental, and I was like, Floppy, you're so good, dude. I'm gonna, you know what? You do such a good job lately. I'm gonna give you more money. And he's like, oh, okay, thank you. I'm like, yeah, buddy. How about what about $20 a video? He's like, okay, thank you. Okay, oh yeah, that's okay.
You're like, okay, 21. That's my last.
Bro, you keep talking shit. I'm above it up 30. You hear me?
Yeah.
Dude, wait, what did he say? No, but I like y'all. Oh, he's so sweet. So I don't give you guys normal prices. Did.
Thanks, fam.
He's a sweet guy. I like him a lot. One day we'll get you here. You guys made me actually consider editing as a career. What?
Ooh,
that's badass.
Do the thing.
There's a button here. I'm still muted. Let me go ahead and mute myself. Yeah, there we go. That's badass, dude. You're very good at it. You can actually make a career out of it. And like, you know, the more shit you do for us and for KIG and then other projects, like your work will expand upon itself. And you'll
Adding
have
to
more
your
people.
resume.
Yeah, exactly. Add to your resume. And that website looks badass too. I like it a lot.
Hell yeah. I like it a lot.
Start Pagina, right, guys?
Yeah.
All right, you ready for a song, buddy?
Yeah, play me something.
Oh,
dude.
you're gonna
play me something good.
Wow. Okay, so Eric is listening to Spotify. I'm gonna go ahead and change it here.
Nari.
So I just took it from her. She has no idea.
I just imagine her getting so pissed off every time.
I know.
Wait, this is by Justyn Gomez?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's it called?
Thundercats Ho? What is Durag? I know, I see that part, but what is the second thing?
A do-rag.
Oh, that's how you spell that?
Yeah, do-rag.
Oh, shit. I thought it was like D-E-W.
No.
Like the water that's on the grass.
Is it because you think afros are like consistently wet and moist? Is that why?
Well, okay, and
It's actually the opposite.
this is not racist, okay?
I'm ready for this. I've prepared for this.
They put product in
Uh-huh.
their hair, right, to keep it nice and nice and nice.
Nice and nice, man.
Yeah, just like I do too. I put product in my hair
The
every day.
status so nice,
Yeah,
they named
but
it twice.
Their product is a little different because they have a different type of hair, right? So some would say that it could be a little dewy. Or why? Why? I was trying to move my hand so I could grab it, and you were keeping it like on the unbalanced.
It was gonna be never before seen. No one's ever seen that happen before.
All right, I'm gonna wait till you open yours.
Okay.
All right, ready? Are you
Let's
gonna do it
buddy.
right now?
I'm gonna do it right now.
All right.
Ready, go. Ooh!
Lady, cheers, queer.
Cheers, Square. You know, it's actually not bad. Like, it's warm and it's horrible, but it's not bad.
No,
Does that make sense?
so I'm used to drinking Keystone. This tastes almost identical to
I
Keystone.
know, right?
But the warmness catches me off guard every time. Even though I know it's warm, I know it's been sitting in that corner for 2 weeks. And every time it hits my tongue, and I'm just kind of like...
You're not nearly as disgusted as you thought you'd be by the idea of it, right?
Well, dude, back in the olden days, beer was always warm.
Oh, that's this ale, right? That is disgusting. A pint of ale,
Yeah.
bro. If I lived back then,
And
I still have
beer
some.
even,
I
beer
would still
even.
have some.
Yeah,
I
I would,
mean-
dude, for sure.
Well, they didn't really have like
Give me
refrigeration.
a flagon of your finest ale, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Barb, what are they called, bitch?
Winch.
Winch, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I think bitches. I mean, I'd prefer bitch,
Yeah,
right?
bar bitch.
Yeah, bar bitch. You goddamn bar bitch over there. Oh, dude. He's so good. He's like a world-renowned like studio bassist, dude.
I love stuff like that. Like when people are so, like they're so good that they just kind of like seep into everything else.
Oh, yeah.
They're not just like their own shit, but they also like, oh, I also played bass for Jay-Z, and like I'm also, you can hear me in this song, and like, I toured with Prince and shit, no big deal.
Yeah, what albums were he was on? He's been on Kanye's shit. I think he was all over Astro World. He's everywhere. Like this guy. This is the guy you call when you need like
you
a
mean the
slick bass.
president-elect?
Yeah, the president-elect. Yay 2024. All right.
Yeah,
Hashtag Yay 2024. I can't believe he got as many votes as he did. Like that is shocking to me.
How much was it? I saw it like in one
He
state.
got like
it was
60,000 total or something.
oh shit, bro.
yeah. That's 60,000 actual votes for Kanye West.
I forgot what state it was, but one state, I think he had like 8%.
That's insane. That is absolutely insane. He said,
what?
I was watching a Mexican comedian and he said that Fanta was a Mexican thing. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Wanna
Spanish.
Fanta? Don't you
Fanta.
wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna?
¿Quieres Fanta?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, Flapjack. I was going to tell you how to say fat F slur in Spanish. That way, when I say it to you, you can say it back to me. When I say it in your language, you can say it in my language, and we can have this little cute little go back and forth, right? It's Joto Gordo. All right, and that's spelled Joto
Just like his last name.
space Gordo.
Joto Gordo.
Yeah, that's how you say Dicka Flicker.
That's how you say Dicka Flicker.
Dicka Flicker.
Yeah.
I made it into a rap name. Dicka Flicker.
Dicka Flicker. Dick. I knew Gordo was fat.
Dicka Flicker Flame.
Bro, I bet Flappy can speak a little bit of Spanish, right?
I know, dude.
He's so cultured.
He's so like,
Right?
yeah, he's so maleficent.
He's Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He's a maleficent. Look him over there. Knowing Spanish and shit. Why are we such uncultured swine?
Speak for yourself, son. I speak Dutch.
I do too. Dick a flicker.
Yeah.
Dick a flicker.
Yeah.
Dick a flicker. Dick a flicker.
Sprechen Sie Dick?
I don't think that's Dutch.
Nah, it's German.
Whoa! Welcome back to the show. It's your big ass titty boys, right?
It's me.
That's what we are. We're titty boys, right?
It's we.
It's we. Look at us over here doing our thing. Zim, zay, zer. Whatever
right.
your pronoun happens to be, you're at the right place.
He, him.
You know what they say? If you got a pronoun, come on over.
You're talking about Camellia
Who's that?
Ferris?
Who's that?
the vice president elect. Apparently, she
Camellia first. Oh, she does have that.
She introduces herself with her pronouns now.
Yeah, so
She's like Camellia Ferris. She, her.
She, her. Yeah, she. Yeah. This is the state of the world nowadays. Is that we have to make a conscious effort to call people by a
what they want to be called by.
Yeah, which is stupid. If I want to call you, that's nicknames are born because you make fun of your friends. All right, now this is the death of nicknames because I can't just go around calling somebody. I can't call anybody a garbu, right? Because he's like, I'm actually gonna see them.
No, can I say something?
Yeah.
So this is almost kind of like I have a one black friend thing, but in my new neighborhood, so me and Natalie like walk the baby around all the time, right?
It's a good move.
And we have like this one neighbor on the corner. He's like always out, or they are always outside, and they are super
liberal,
ambiguous, like gender ambiguous, right? But
so they look like Hillary Swank,
but they're older. So they're like, I don't know. They look like maybe 60s, right? Like very kind of hippie looking, sort of, right?
Yeah. Dirty, no shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, but and there's all kinds of like weird stuff like on so they are like a biker, but like the bike gang or whatever that is written on his garage, it says like biker gals or something.
Oh my god.
And he has like rainbow flags and stuff. But like we always say hi to they and stuff, and they're always like super.
You can still say them. I think.
I don't know.
Oh, you mean the one they?
That they. Yeah.
I was imagining the couple. This is too confusing for me. Okay, so did you ask they what they would like to be called?
I was thinking I should, right? But the thing is, like, we always talk today without like addressing each other in any sort of way. We're just like, "Hey, how's it going?" And it's like, "Oh, hi," you know.
Did you know "hey" is a direct result of the patriarchy?
Yeah. But that person is like so super nice, and like
I bet.
And then every time we talk today, like I don't feel like if I said he or she or anything, he would be mad.
That's the way it should be.
Or
right?
they would be mad.
If you,
I feel like they would be fine.
I'm sorry.
What'd
you just say? What'd you just call?
Yeah, he wouldn't be like you misgender me, bitch. Like, I feel like that's very like millennial thing.
I agree.
Like, this is probably the most like fluid person I've ever met in my life because like they still work on the car and
what
shit.
Do they look like? Gumby?
They do man shit.
Yeah.
Right. But also I've seen they in a dress, like lit straight up. You know what I mean?
But does they look like an androgynous?
Not like makeup and shit, but like long hair, soft features. You know, just imagine like a old
like
hippie looking dude.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
But he's not a dude.
Well, that's what they appear to be sometimes.
Yeah.
You know?
That's hateful rhetoric.
No, that's you know,
using my eyeballs.
The thinking of the past.
That's just called using my eyeballs.
Hi, it's me, Bart. I go by Apache Attack Helicopter. It's funny you say that, Bart, because when I was exactly your age, I was in school and I thought I was so funny and cute and everything. Look at me, I'm witty, right?
Still does, am I right, boys?
And it was like the first day of school, and my what a maricon. Yeah, good job.
Oh my god,
that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yep. So, anyways, I don't know. What am I trying to say?
I don't know. He totally threw you off.
No, he threw me off
with that amazing.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah. So, but your neighbor.
Oh wait, I remember.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I was in high school, and it was like the first day. So it's whenever like the teachers are learning names and shit, and they're like Alexander, and I'm like present. You know what I mean? And then she's just being a nice lady, right? She's like, "Oh, do you go by Alex?" And I was just being a cool guy, right? I was like, "You call me whatever you want to call me," you know? And I was like now I'm like, God, what an asshole, right? And then she's like, well, what do you want me to call you or whatever? Without skipping a beat, Aztec Warrior.
Okay.
You know, I thought it was so hilarious. Yeah. That was the exact same thing.
Yeah, did she do it? Did she actually call you that?
She was like, I'm not calling you that. But, and she just moved on. She was like, I'm done. I'm done with this.
I'm done with this one.
I'm done with this.
Yeah.
He's like, he's obviously doing a thing. Right?
Yeah,
he's like, okay, I'm not calling you that. She just fucking moved on. Gomez, Justyn.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you the story about me and Ebbs going by Eddie and Ryan?
yeah. Tell it I don't think you've told it on the podcast.
So
Alex, I'm not like that.
Yes,
I believe you.
No,
I'm just saying.
So
I'm just saying.
we had a world geography class together. Biggest mistake, putting us in the same class in high school. I mean, we're hormonal boys. We're just gonna make jokes and jack off all day. So, you gordo maricón. Oh my God.
So in Spanish, it would be flipped. You do the noun and then you do the adjective afterwards. So it'd be maricón gordo.
So this was the start of the year. It started freshman year, and we're in this world geography class.
Job.
And like, man, I hate whenever they put your middle name in everything, right? So it's like, my middle name is Ryan. So whenever he's reading off, you know, he's doing the same thing, right? Like he's taking attendance. And he's like Justyn Ryan Gomez. He's like,
Oh, because that's your middle name.
yeah. And he goes, what do you prefer to go by? And I said, you can call me Ryan. He goes, okay. And Ebbs was sitting right next to me, of course. And he goes, Berardo Camacho. He goes, what do you go by? And I go, he goes by Eddie. He goes, all right. So like every time we got in trouble, we'd be like, Ryan, Eddie, stop. And that was the only class.
And you're like not even paying attention.
We would forget all the time.
Oh, that's us.
Like, he'd be like, hey, Ryan, come here for a second. And I'd just be like looking around, like playing with my pencil.
Ryan, I'm talking to you.
Mr. Gomez. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, shit, you're talking to me the whole time. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. You want Eddie too?
Yeah. My middle name's Alfredo, and people used to think that I was like self-conscious about it because a lot of people are self-conscious about their middle name.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, how? Alfredo. And I'd be like, okay, like I don't care.
I mean, Ryan's it's a lame name. It's like 4 letters.
I mean, it's just like
funny.
Generic, I guess.
It's very, very generic. You know why mom named me that? Or mom didn't name me that. My dad named me.
It was because of an actor, right?
Jake Ryan from 16 Candles.
Oh, that's right.
She was going to name me Jake Ryan Gomez.
That's not even an actor. That's a fictional.
That's a fictional character, bro. And then my dad was like, you're not going to name him after another man.
Damn, I already fucked up. Nah, it's cool, dude. Just remember that in Spanish, the adjective always comes after the noun.
You got this, baby boys. So welcome back to today's big-ass episode 159, sons. How we do it on this big-ass show. You know what I'm saying? 159 episodes, man. 159 episodes.
Dude, that's like halfway to 377.
It sure is. The math always adds up. One way or another, right? We're quantum, right? So like the math eventually will find its way to add up. Yeah. So on today's big-ass episode, we're going to be drinking about Terrific House.
Wait a minute.
Hold on a second.
Should I guess this? I think I know what it might be.
Yeah, go ahead and you can try.
Is it about your new house you're buying?
Yeah.
Is it pretty terrific?
It's about a house, and it's terrific. It's perfect.
Like, is it a house that has terror inside of it?
Oh, it might. I don't know.
And is the star actor going to be on?
Oh my God. We got the director and Bucky himself, Mark Polonia, coming on the show today to talk about this gorgeous movie that we all know and love. That's not a character in the movie. Where did that come from? Look at this. That guy was never in the movie.
We should have rewatched it this week. That way everything could be fresh on our brains.
I'll never forget. I've seen it like 30 times. So it's
really? Okay,
it's like, this is my Surf Ninjas.
I saw it that one time, and I was drunk for like the last hour of it.
This is my Surf Ninjas, okay? I will never. How the fuck do you do it?
Pog.
How do I do it?
How the fuck do you do it?
I don't know. I send out. Go ahead, read it.
I send out 2,000 DMs to people, and they never get back to you.
Yep.
Yeah, Justyn has always been good at making correspondence. You send one email. Actually, you know what? You only hear about the successes. You don't hear about the failures that don't exist.
You want to know something funny?
What?
So far, every single one of them has been a success.
Yeah, I know, that's why I said they don't exist.
It's pretty.
I was just trying to make him feel better.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
We also got FaZe Loan coming on sometime in the future, which I'm a huge fan of his music.
Cool.
Bro, he joined, I made our playlist collaborative, so he joined it, and he started adding songs in there too, which is bad. I don't know.
I never found an emoji so accurate.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Dude, all I do is just say, hey, I'm a fan of blank. Would you like to come on the show?
Yeah.
And talk about, this is what I do.
Flapjack, you just got to have more clout like we do.
I gum them up, right? Like I gum them up, right? So I say, you want to come on the show and talk about your current projects and things that you've been working on? Would you like to plug yourself?
To our legion of listeners.
Yeah, our legions of listeners. Get Neil deGrasse Tyson on and ask if you're quantum.
He will say yes, we are.
Yes,
we're all quantum.
He's also
even
a smug.
You, Flapjack,
he's a smug asshole. I don't think he would like. Even if we got him on, he'd probably be like, "Oh, I don't like to joke around." I'd be like, "Yeah, I can tell, you stupid prick."
He makes jokes.
Yeah, but barely.
Why do you hate Neil deGrasse
Because
Tyson?
he's a smart guy.
Titan.
Boom, shakalaka. I was having a bad day at work, and I'm also hiding watching you guys in the bathroom at work, and you made me laugh. Thanks,
I
guys.
love it,
Have a
dude.
good show.
You could be jacking off in there, but instead
could
you're
be.
watching us.
That's true.
Man.
The only
I'm
two
so
things
happy.
that should happen in a public restroom are you're jacking off or you're watching our show.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Especially according to Jose that came on 2 weeks ago, remember?
Who's that? Oh,
The poop guy?
yeah. Yeah. Thanks for continuing with the bit we had going.
I know, right?
What was the last thing? Call him Landry or something?
yeah. That's like, whoa. Is that even a name?
I don't know. It might be.
Show your boss the podcast.
Yes, do that.
Do it.
Please do that.
Spread us around.
Amanda says she listens to it at work or whenever she was at work, and then she'd have to like turn it down or quickly pause it.
yeah.
Like, why would you do that? Why would you set yourself up for failure?
Headphones, right?
Headphones. Right.
Yeah. I don't even listen to like Joe Rogan out loud.
No.
You know what I mean?
Too crass.
And he's kind of tame sometimes, right? Your mom's house, always headphones.
Always.
What do you think's worse, us or your mom's house? Your mom's house.
Them, yeah. Because they have a legion of producers that will find the worst shit on the internet.
Oh, can you imagine if you don't have to look for clips?
We just have me, like on
Yeah.
Reddit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, they're way worse.
But
than
that's
we
also
are.
your natural habitat where you'd be there anyways if there was no podcast, you would still be having
The
these
slight
clips ready to go.
modification I made to my level of effort was saving these posts that I normally like. That's it. That's it. And
Yeah,
I got it all
add
ready
it
to go.
to a folder
Add
and
it to a
shit.
folder. So, so we got Mark Polonia coming on the show today in about 22 minutes. So we're going to cut our normal segments just a little short. But I'm so stoked to have him on. It's Bucky, guys. We get Bucky on the show. Blind Bucky. I think that's his real name. Flapjack says, I did this at my internship on the speakers, and sometimes employees walk in and they were like, what the fuck? Alex today is talking about Fire and Flames. Wait, is that game you just bought? It's like a board game or something? I saw it on your story.
No, dude. I'll probably make that an interest.
Yeah, okay.
At some point.
Fire.
I haven't played it yet.
Uh-huh.
Oh, dude.
I don't even remember the title. It looked like Mordor's...
Gloomhaven.
Gloom. Nice.
So, rewind like 2 years ago, I was looking at this, or maybe longer actually, but I was looking at this Kickstarter, Dragon Force Through the Fire and the Flames. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was watching Herman Lee trying to beat somebody who played Through the Fire and the Flames on Guitar Hero faster than he could play it in real life.
Oh my God.
And he got mad
Did he lose?
and broke his guitar.
He lost?
Couldn't do it. The guy did it in like 300%. I'm just kidding. I made up that number, but that's a real video I saw. But that's not what it's about. But I was about to go on a spiel about Gloomhaven, but never mind.
Oh,
But
so
no, that's not what it is.
okay. And it's not Through the Fires and Flames.
No.
Right?
No,
Okay.
no,
Fire
no.
Fire and Flames. Is it M&A related?
Nope.
Oh, well, that's a first. Am I right, boys? Did you learn how to make a campfire, like by rubbing sticks together?
I've already known that
You've known how to do that?
for like a long time, yeah. But
Okay.
I would never do that again, though. Like I did it
Did
once.
like rough up your hands and shit? Or was it
It
just
takes like 9 years. People don't tell you that. So I've done it like two ways, right? One is okay, right, where it's called you make a bow drill, right? So you get like a flat-ish piece and you make like a little divot in it, and then you get a stick, and then you get another stick,
string too, right?
string,
Yeah.
yep, wrapped around it, and then like it'll spin way faster, and like that. Even that is kind of a bitch. It takes way longer than anything. You got to put like a little bit of stuff, blow on it. Try to get one little baby ember, and then feed the ember. Don't kill it. You know,
Don't kill it. Yeah.
it's a pain in the ass, right?
Yeah.
But even like rubbing the sticks, I was like, this is never gonna work. It's not. It's impossible, right? But what I actually did was I did that for like a little bit, but I had more success kind of sharpening one to a point and then having the other one down. And then rubbing it like this, because like I could rub it like way faster up and down.
Yeah.
Then like just like that to make like a point. But it still took like fucking forever. But I just wanted to be able to say I did it. So I got it.
And you're just like, I'll never do this shit again.
I don't even want to do it with the bow thing. Even that was a bitch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's actually way harder than people think with the little striker.
With
too.
the flint, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe it. Because don't you have to hit it just like perfectly? Like you got to hit it like
Yeah.
right at the right spot for it to
so
spark?
spark has to land on your kindling.
Uh-huh.
Right? And then it has to like become an ember and you have to nurture it and get it like bigger growing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like if your wood is like even a little bit moist, right? And your tinder will just burn
You're
up
gonna die in the cold.
before it can ignite your actual firewood.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass.
That's a lot of headache for very little reward.
I had a Eagle Scout give me props. No, wait, is that the cool guy one? Yeah, it is, right?
I don't,
Eagle Scout,
I don't
right?
know the Scouts.
Is it?
There's Boy Scouts,
Whatever
Girl
the
Scouts,
cool guy
Eagle
one.
Scouts.
There's like the cool guy one. That's
okay.
it's like the hardest level to attain.
Yeah.
Right?
The
And
Navy SEALs, I
he
think.
actually bet me. It was like at a party. It was like a campfire. And we're like drinking beers and stuff. And I had my little camping backpack. And I was like, look, I got my little thing. It was a little striker or whatever. And he's like, dude, you can't make a fire with that. I was like, yeah.
Watch me, bitch!
Yeah, he bet me, dude. He's like, I bet, dude, like, I forgot, like $10 or something. I was like, all right, then. And then, like, it took me a while, like, because it was hard, because it was like, you know, the dew and stuff. But I fucking did it. And then he was like, bro, man, I'm so impressed right now. And he's like, have you ever done that?
man.
He's like, have you ever done that before? I was like, yeah, once. I never want to do it again.
This is the last time I'll ever do this.
Oh, he used to be in Boy Scouts. That's cool.
I figured. With a pasty marshmallowy face like his, of course he was in Boy Scouts.
All Netherlands like in the Boy Scouts at some point?
It's kind of like South Korea where everybody has to eventually join the military.
I'm imagining like Jojo Rabbit.
Oh, such a good movie.
Where he's like, you know, his imaginary friend is Hitler and stuff.
Is that how you sing Heil?
Yeah.
I can't figure your shit out, dude. It's literally impossible.
Should I just say it or say it later?
Oh, we'll say it later. I think we'll do that. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today's big ass episode. Keep trying to figure out what Alex's is because it's too vague.
Yeah.
Some would say 3 vague.
Some say the right amount of it.
Some say the right. Yeah. And before we actually talk about those big ass big boy interests, we're gonna talk about last week's episode. That vodka made me throw up and shit. Episode
And
158.
I hate you for that, by the way.
You hate me for that?
Yeah, I hate you for that.
Bro, you said it though.
Yeah, but you don't have to make everything I say into a title.
A lot of stuff you say is
It's also
title worthy.
too long. What are we, under oath? I mean,
Yeah, what are we, Panic at the Disco?
If we had iPod shuffles, our title would be that VOD ...
Yeah. That's how I want it to be because it's like a nostalgic thing. You know what I mean? Like you're always talking about like sucking the dick of nostalgia, right?
Yeah,
like all the time, like drip it.
I did it like recently on Davey and Germany's little whatever the thing they do.
Oh, the game stream?
Yeah, they were like talking about years or something. Like, oh, that year was a good year, and like, oh, that year was a shit year for me. And I was like, 2008 was lit, bro.
Oh yeah, it was. What the hell was I listening to?
2008.
It was junior year, so I was into.
It's junior year for me too, babe.
I was already in the band. I got some shit to show you, dude. I got some shit
show me
to
some
show you.
shit, baby.
I got some shit.
After you recap.
It's in the garage, so I forgot all about it. I was gonna bring it in and have like a whole like thing, like firecrackers going off and shit. Yeah, like a banner that would drop down.
Am I part of this, or is it like
you're always a part of this.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, actually, there's one thing before you, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, look at my boy over here." You're gonna be so proud.
Because
Yeah.
you're so, what's it called? Bright eye and dew faced. I just barely learned the word dew, so I'm using
You're gonna throw it in the toilet.
When you learn a new word, you got to use it so you can remember it.
I'm gonna go to the army. Maybe they are implementing military service again. Do you see how like I automatically correct? Like I'm just ready to correct it, bro. Don't go to the army. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It might be cool over there, though. You know.
Oh shit! Never mind. Yeah, try it out. See
It
if
might
it's
have different like benefits. And stuff.
They probably do. It's probably just like a service that's meant to like shape you up and make you a man or whatever, right? And you don't have to worry about going to war and killing people.
Yeah, and you learn a lot of good shit from being in the military.
Yeah.
Some would say you get brainwashed also. I don't know if you do or not, but I'm not gonna address that. I'm just saying that.
I'm just saying I've heard that.
I'm just laying out all the opinions that are out there.
That's all we're saying. We've heard it before. We don't know if it's true. It's almost impossible to say if it's true, right?
But most of those people can wake up early really well, and I feel like that's a very valuable life skill.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
And you make your bed, and like you shine your shoes. You know, like it's just like it's a whole.
Sometimes they freak out at loud noises, but I mean, it's like you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, I know. So on that big ass episode 158, I talked about VR. I got the Oculus Quest, son.
Yeah,
I got the Oculus Quest.
Or you borrowed it indefinitely.
It's mine. Okay.
Okay.
Until Raul asks for it back, it is mine. Okay. And I'm gonna play it as much as I can.
You know, my main guitar, my main acoustic guitar that I've had for like years and years and years was that scenario.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I borrowed it from a friend.
Yep.
And I haven't talked to that guy in like over 10 years. But even when I was still talking to him, he never wanted it back.
Yeah. And it's kind of the same case like here. Like Raul let somebody else
I'm not going to search for him on Facebook and be like, hey, man, you want your guitar back?
You forgot this valuable thing that I use all the time? No, it's mine. It's mine now. Okay, it's mine.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot some star. Why does Twitch block shit? I promise I didn't block you.
Maybe it blocked guns.
It blocked guns. Let's see. So, I talked about the Oculus Quest. We finished the Exorcism game, by the way.
Yeah?
It was...
And never again?
Scary. Very scary. Yeah, no, never again.
That's cool.
Because you inhabit this world of demons that I don't want to be. It's very immersive. Like it's the definition of like doing it. It's supposed to be immersive, right? And it is. Like that's the scariest part is that it succeeds so well at being immersive. So like you hear shit like you're talking about 7.1 earlier. I think this is also 7.1 because you hear shit behind you and you turn and it's like, no, I'm good. I've seen enough demons for the rest of my life. I think.
Is that the one you can hook it up to your phone if you want?
Like to watch it, like to see the perspective.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that was the one. Remember, I made that my interest one time.
Oh, when you guys were selling them?
No. It was when I went over to a friend's house and their dad had bought it, and I sampled it, and then I was like, and then I looked it up, and I was like, oh, this is actually affordable, and like how. Remember I talked about it too?
Yeah.
Why didn't I say that last week whenever you were talking about it?
But I
forgot, but
it's only $300, right? So is that?
Yeah. But I was playing like the shitty stuff, and even this, I was like, wow, this has come a long way.
I know,
like,
right?
Picking up the blocks and stuff on the little demo.
Look, I can stack blocks now.
Yeah.
We also we downloaded an ISS game, and that's not in school suspension, bro. No, it's International Space Station Simulator. So I got to be on the International Space Station.
With Sandra Bullock?
Yes, dude. It was just like Gravity, right? And then what you can do, you can spacewalk.
No way.
And I spacewalked.
But wouldn't that make you dizzy because like your equilibrium?
At first, it does. Like it's very disconcerting when it moves because you're not actually moving, but like you get used to it pretty quick. So like it's almost like seasickness, right? Or I guess that's not like the best metaphor, but okay, it's like you're not used to it at first, and then you become used to it.
Take some pills.
It's just you take some pills, you're good to go. You know what I mean? So. Like I'm on the International Space Station, and it's like, hey, you gotta go connect these wires, and I'm like, all right, cool. So like, you have to.
Oh, Among Us.
Yeah, it's just like so like you grabbing like the rails of the space station, right? And it's like you can fling yourself, and then like as soon as you do that, they're like, you need to hold on at all times, and it's like, yeah, whatever, dude. I'm playing a goddamn game. So like you make your way over to like the wires, you start connecting or whatever, and it's like, okay, now return back to the spaceship, and it's like.
Did you have a tether?
No tether. It's like a full-on spacewalk.
Dude, so that's fake,
bro.
They would never let you be untethered in real life.
So he's like, hurry, get back to the ship, and I'm like, I could explore a little bit though.
No way, bro.
Yeah. So I grab onto the rail and I fling myself, and I get really good at this. So I'm flinging myself from one end of the space station to the other end, and grabbing the rail right before I launch myself into space, and. It's very scary because it's like, I feel like I'm going to end up like in deep space and I'm going to die.
So are you like spinning and shit?
No, there's no. Can you spin?
Like when you like jump?
No, there's no spin. So like as soon as you like launch yourself, like your perspective change. Like so wherever you're looking, like it doesn't move or anything like that. So it's like if you decide to start spinning around, you will. Otherwise, like you can launch yourself and just like grab onto shit. I try to launch myself at the sun and back down to Earth, and there's like a barrier or whatever, so I didn't get to see like space death simulator.
Like in our vines, when I was like, remember I was like, I was like, oh, a dragon, and I was like, I was hitting
on the wall, That's basically what it was, but it's super fun.
I thought it was so funny.
I'm gonna buy the Oculus Quest 2 after we get the new house, and it's white too. Looks like a stormtrooper. Oh, it's badass.
Lit.
It is. It is. You talked about Athenoscope, or Athenoscope, I think is what it's called. Right?
Athenoscope,
yeah.
So yeah, I dropped some new links for some shit we can check out.
Oh shit.
But yeah, long story short, actually this time. Athenoscope, it just like makes highlights for you, and you do no work, so that's cool. You don't have to save anything, you don't have to edit anything. But some of these clips I did save myself anyways because they got cut off a little bit. Like this one was a sick molly that I hit, right? No. I clutched up, right? But also pause. So before this happened, this was like a complete like me v the whole world situation. I'm hiding in a corner. I have my ult. right? I hear them go to defuse. I pop my ult, right? It wastes a little bit of time. Now, it's me versus 2. I'm probably going to die. You know, who knows what the fuck is going to happen.
Right.
So, like, at the very last second, I peek out. I toss my molly on the bomb. But then this guy comes out. I shoot him because I'm a fucking badass shot, right?
Damn,
And
son.
then my molly hits the bomb perfectly. The other bitch, she's still trying to defuse. Oh, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. She's getting damaged by my molly, right? So then I just one tap her. She dies too because it's a sick molly.
Damn.
So that's what happened in there.
One's window, one's bomb.
One enemy remaining.
Boom.
Something's
I saved the planet, right?
You saved the whole planet
Okay, so
just
then
now.
the other clip, or wait, the next one is actually, remember I told you like they make they do the showcases for you. They'll add music and shit. You don't have to tell them. And this was the next weekly showcase that came out. Without me telling them to, like they didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. It just happened.
And they like cut it
Shit's
to music and shit too, right?
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, Scope, you could upload your Twitch or Facebook gaming footage, or you can have a Windows app.
Just the one? Or no?
Yeah. Boom.
still.
Oh no, it's not that
One
one.
enemy remaining.
Okay, so but this was also a sick molly I did.
Oh!
Watch. See my sick molly?
So
And
you
then-
dropped it before you died?
And then yeah, so this one thing that sucked. I actually have this full clip because I saved it myself because I was like, that's badass, and I knew that it would just be like a couple kills. But what I did was, so I've been learning these like these sick mollies where you just
Sick Molly!
you like walk into a corner, you like aim at a leaf, right, and then you hit it, and it's like somewhere on the map it just falls like in a perfect spot.
Oh,
Right, so I was like, I knew that the bomb was here, and it was the same thing. There was like 3 people left. It was me by myself. I was highly damaged. I was like, fuck, like what's gonna happen? I don't know. So like, with my dying breath, I go to the corner. I fucking shoot the molly at a leaf. Right, it falls on the spike. So what you'll see is like I pop out, I kill one person, and then you'll see I get another kill instantly. That person was trying to defuse, but my fire killed them.
oh, nice.
And then you see, as I come around the corner, the other chick, she's like looking at my fire. She's like, oh, fuck. She like runs away from it.
How am I gonna do
Like,
this?
yeah, you see her like looking at it and like moving, but then she sees me. And then at that point, I'm just trying to waste time because I know I'm probably going to die because I have such low health. And then I end up like winning the match, even though I died, because like by the time the fire goes out, she goes to defuse it, but it's already going to explode. So she just runs away.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So that's what I was talking about when I was like, I had some sick mollies last night.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
I thought you were talking about drugs. Flappy says, Justin, did you say yesterday that the government asked questions why you send money to a Dutch account? Yes. They were like, is that a Dutch prostitute you're sending money to? And I'm like, I guess kind of.
Did they really?
No. I lie all the time. I'm constantly lying.
So like I don't pick the music or anything, but like either way, it's pretty cool. See me licking my lips? Yeah, baby.
Look at me over there.
Headshots, baby.
Last
Headshots.
player standing.
Oh, shit.
Headshots, baby. I was like, I gotta aim down sight. I'm fucking up.
Yeah. So do you normally not aim down sight?
So you actually have a higher spray rate if you don't aim down sight. So I generally don't,
Yeah.
but I'm a lot better if you aim down sights because the recoil pattern, you just kind of have to know it if you don't aim down sights. But if you aim down sights, you can see it like wiggle,
Oh.
like the crosshair. You can actually like use the crosshair. But if you're not aiming down sights, the recoil like doesn't match up with it. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like you have to like move your cursor. See how I moved it down?
Yeah.
And then because the bullet goes up. It's because I've spent hours learning the recoil patterns.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Watch this. Yeah. Boom.
Oh, my God. You shot that bitch in the back of the head.
Right.
Classic suicide.
Yeah. She was running away from the dog. That's why she ran away. That's why I ran in. I ran in like right after the dog because I knew she was gonna be like, oh fuck,
That's the best time to shoot somebody is in their back, I think.
Oh, yeah. I died right there. I don't know why they showed that, but it looked cool. I
Logical plate.
I knifed the air.
Yeah. God damn, dude.
Yeah, boy. But like the coolest part about all this is I did no work. I didn't do jack shit. Like it's just running on my computer.
Yeah.
And now I have this if I want to use it. Alex, I'm still working on a highlight video. Can you send me your gameplay?
Ooh,
Yeah, for
look
sure.
at that.
I'll send you. I got way cooler highlight clips than probably some other people that you have right now.
Who are the other people?
I don't know.
I just
but
want to.
I'm just saying, like, I got some cool clips. Okay,
Well, that's pretty badass. I'm proud of you.
right?
Look at it. Look at you over there making highlight clips and shit with AI.
No, I'm not even
with
doing it.
AI.
I'm not even doing it.
The AI is doing it for you.
And the crazy shit is this, and also the NVIDIA broadcast shit that like gives me green screen stuff, even though I don't have a green screen. Mm-hmm. Both of those I found out from Instagram ads.
Yeah, dude. Like I told you, I keep buying shirts from Instagram because like those ads are so targeted at me.
They're so targeted, but also
and they work.
They work because, like, you know what I mean? Like, we got the the KIGP boys. They're the authoritarians on gaming.
They really are.
Yeah, but they didn't tell me about these cool apps and shit.
I know.
You know what I mean? That I could just have
because they don't have Instagram. They're not in tune with the world like we are. You know what I mean? Like that's honestly that's the major problem. That's the issue is that they think they're so smart. They think they're so smart, but they're missing out on very, very important tools of the trade.
No. Oh yeah, but Athena Scope, it's pretty cool. If you're a PC gamer, check it out. It's pretty cool.
My stomach.
Also, Flapjack makes highlight videos, so if you want more professional ones, then hit him up and send your gameplay to that boy.
I feel nauseous already. Like,
shut up, bitch.
My palms are starting to sweat. This is not gonna be fun, guys.
Grab my terry flaps. You gotta touch them. My terry.
Sorry, I dribbled on you a little.
Grab my terry folds. Touch my.
I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this.
I don't give a shit.
Hey, you know what's funny? You always do this dance like I'm cool, I'm chilling, but you always do it when you're the most not chill.
I'm in pain.
Yeah, so that's why I always know when you do your little dance, like, look, I'm fine. I'm like, he is hiding. He's pushing down his real pain.
That's what a man does.
Yeah.
Grab my terry flaps. Squeeze.
Ah, sorry, dude. Yeah, it works. See, it works. It works. Yeah, you feel good. Yeah, it generates goodness. It's a dopamine hit, is what it is. Oh shit. Okay, we're running out the clock.
Let's see. It in my right here.
What is this? We also had, who do we have on the show that week? Gabe came back on for his 5th appearance. He talked about Rocket League. He's a Rocket League simp is what he is. And he's talking about like playing Rocket League and shit and how fun it is. I don't know. He's gay. We also had Aaron on for the very first time. Aaron
no, but he's actually like rising through the ranks of Rocket League.
Which
is pretty cool.
He needs highlight reels now. So he needs to send us shit so we can watch it.
Yeah, but he's not. He doesn't have Athena Scope.
We had Deb and Aaron on. They're both starting a podcast here pretty soon. And Aaron talked about his exorcist grandpa. So Aaron is a demon spawn. The demon jumped inside of Aaron's grandpa and created Aaron. That's how that worked. You need to go back and listen to that.
His grandpa didn't make him. He made his mom or dad.
Nope.
And or dad.
Nope. Demons, dude.
So, but the demons made his mom and or dad.
No, dude. The demons made grandpa birth a baby.
Let me ask you this.
Can you ask me this?
So, hypothetical speaking, right? Say, there's like this hot chick, right? She's like married to the king, but like, there's a sexy cow appears and makes lay to her, right? Mm-hmm. Turns out that was actually Zeus in animal form.
Oh.
Polymorphed into a sexy cow, right? Mm-hmm. A baby is born, right? That's a demigod.
Okay.
Right?
So are you saying that Aaron's parents are demigods?
Demons. But let me ask you this. If that baby makes lay with a human, right?
Okay.
What would the baby be? A quadigod?
Quadigod, I think, is the proper term. And then Deb talked about Unsolved Mysteries, the Jennifer Fairgate story specifically, and she got hammered. She was really drunk. She was making no sense. She was belligerent.
Oh, I wasn't there for her whole interest.
You were gone the entire time because you were throwing up and shitting because of the vodka.
Yeah, so...
It makes me feel like I want to go purge.
It came out of nowhere, too. I felt fine. I didn't even feel drunk. I felt like a little bit buzzed. And then all of a sudden I was like, I'm going to throw up. I actually still didn't even feel drunk though when I had to throw up. Yeah, I just felt like a boop. And I was like, oh, fuck.
All right, so we can do news a little bit later. We got to get Mark on the show, but you know what? It's gonna be Beepe's time, and we're gonna get Mark on, and you guys are gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah. So Tony Atrocious. No, we're not worried.
Oh my God, and we are back, son.
We're back.
So good to be back. You know that? It feels like it's been so long.
It's been so long.
It's been years, is what it feels like.
Roughly 360 seconds.
Probably 360 seconds or so. But now we're finally back where we belong. This is where we're supposed to be, man. This is where we belong.
And we found somebody.
We found somebody. We have
brought a friend.
We have the amazing Mark Polonia on the show today. Mark, welcome to the show, buddy. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us and to just hang out and talk.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Of course, man. We're very excited to have you on today. I'm going to start off with Terror House is one of my favorite movies ever. So the first time I watched this was actually on Netflix, and it was like, God, it was like 2009, 2010, something like that. And
did they mail it to you?
No, this is whenever they actually had like the streaming service up and running. But like I was just browsing through because like they didn't have like a huge selection of shit or whatever. So like I was browsing through what they had. I saw this and fell in love with the movie immediately. So like it became like a cult classic amongst like my group of friends. We actually got the chance to watch it together and have like a drinking game with it too. This movie is so much fun. And you directed it and you also played Bucky. Right?
The blind guy. Yeah. Now, let me ask you guys this, because it's been a long time since I've seen that. That's the DVD version, correct?
Yeah, that's the DVD. Wait, there's another version?
Well, there's a VHS version, and it's a little different. This version implies that the killer puts on a rubber mask, but in the original movie, that was its real face.
Really?
A lot of people don't know that because it didn't work. I mean, it looks too rubbery, and it's actually the Hellspawn mask from a film we shot called Hellspawn.
Oh yeah,
right before.
Oh my God. Okay, so this interview right off the cusp is just a treasure trove of just like insight.
Yeah,
into behind the curtain.
Why?
I love it.
Why the difference between the VHS and DVD version?
Well, when the VHS version came out, it was a couple years before DVD, and that always bothered me because it looks like a rubber mask, which is exactly what it was. Now, when we used it for the Hellspawn creature, it worked, but it just didn't for this. So we shot some extra scenes with Jeff Dylan Graham, and I tried to fix it by pointing out that this was just a deformed guy, like the dude from The Unseen, and he has this rubber mask, and he puts that on to kill the people because, in my mind, it just made it more believable. The original version was shot right after we made Feeders, like literally several months later.
Oh yeah.
So if you can find the VHS version, it's different.
Okay.
Which story arc do you prefer more?
I think the DVD version, because it's
okay.
Not that you're going to believe it anyway, but there's a little bit more believability factor in it.
Okay.
Right on.
Yeah, we shot that movie in 3 days, by the way. That movie was shot in 3 days.
How long was post-production?
Probably 2 months.
2 months.
Okay.
Because I would edit it at nights and on weekends because that was the only way we could do it.
Oh yeah.
That was before you could have all this equipment in your own home.
Yeah.
So I then and still do work at a state university, and I work in their media department. I shoot all their promotional stuff. So I had access to all this, but I could only do it on my off time. So
nice.
I would work all day, go home, and then come back to work and cut whatever picture we were shooting.
Well, walk me through the mindset of like, you don't have to go into, excruciating detail or anything, but I'm so interested in what led you to create this overall concept. And then like putting the pen to paper, actually shooting it, going through post-production, and then what your overall reaction was to the finished product after the fact. Can you just run me through that time of your life?
Sure. We would have shot this film in 1996, and we had just finished. We were in post on Feeders, and I had exported all the model work that this guy had done. And John McBride called me and said, "Oh, I got some bad news." He said, "We're moving to Montana." And he said, "But the house is free and clear for a month." I said, "Let me write a script. Let's make a movie before you guys move out." And so his parents were gone. He was watching the house because he had to take care of some, the moving and all that kind of stuff. So I wrote a script in 2 or 3 days, knowing that it was going to be one location. And it was based on a Super 8 short movie we never finished back in 1980 called Terror House. I think it had the same title. So I used the same premise. These people are drawn to this house under false pretenses. They get walled up in the house, and basically they're fed to this creature. So that's where the plot came. So I thought, okay, we could do this. We're going to leave work early. We have 3 days. So we drive from Pennsylvania to Virginia, which is where it was shot, right in the same town, believe it or not, where Outbreak occurred, the movie Outbreak.
Oh, okay.
Some of that's based on a true story. That's where we shot it, if that gives you any inclination to the luck that we have. And it was snowing. We almost didn't get there. It was snowing so bad, but we did. We showed up, and within an hour we were shooting. The first scenes we shot were the sequences where they get drugged and they fall asleep.
Oh, okay.
That was literally, we were shooting that an hour into the shoot. And we shot nonstop from like till 2 a.m. We'd get up at 7, keep shooting. We shot Friday, Saturday, and we left for Pennsylvania on Sunday evening.
Jesus.
So it was just this marathon of filming. But the nice thing is we had this entire house to ourselves, and it was a huge home. You can see by the movie that it was a large property. And John had shot all the flashback scenes with the girl before we got there, so that helped.
Oh, okay.
But it was funny because you can't tell in the movie, but there's houses everywhere, and we were shooting exteriors or something. Probably the scene where we arrived, and nosy neighbors came over, and they're like, "What are you guys doing?" I said, "Well, we're shooting a movie." He's like, "What's it called?" I said, "It's called Terror House." And he looks at the house, and he looks at us, and he goes, "That house just doesn't look too scary to me."
That's awesome. I can just imagine like with like a New England accent. And
I know,
we shot it in 3 days. When we came back to Pennsylvania, we had to do some inserts, primarily the decapitation, a lot of the inserts of the chain, just small things like that. We cut it. In the meantime, we had a box designed, and the movie almost got picked up by Blockbuster, but for some reason they didn't like something on the box, and it didn't make it in. So
was it the same?
That was somewhat disappointing.
Is it the same box cover?
No, the box has like the creature's eye looking out through a keyhole.
Oh, okay.
Which I thought
that's creepy.
Was really cool, but
yeah,
they didn't like it. Was weird, when you're dealing with corporations, they have all these stupid reasons why they can't do something or pick something up.
Yeah.
There's too much red in the box. There's too much black in the box. We don't like the font. So what you do is you're catering to these people who end up not taking your movie anyway. So it just didn't work out. We did get the movie released through a company called Rentrack, and I'm guessing we probably sold, 600 copies of that movie on VHS in its initial release. And then, you just kind of sit on the title, and eventually DVD came around. There were companies hungry for that, so we were able to get it released on DVD. And at the time, we were shooting a 3D Planet of the Apes ripoff movie called guerrilla warfare Battle of the Apes. So
Wait,
we
can I
had
just say
we
how
had
refreshing it
actors-
is that you actually call it a ripoff movie?
That is very refreshing.
We've gotten
Well, you can call it whatever you want, but that's what it is.
dude, I'm so happy like you're a good sport about all this, you know?
Yeah, we continuously try to get Louis Schoenbrunn to admit that the Amazing Bulk is clearly an Incredible Hulk ripoff that's not
Yeah. So
anywhere close to the same plane.
This is actually how we got in contact with him. He copyright struck one of our episodes because we watched his movie, and it was interesting. But he definitely came on the show like ready to like argue with us about copyright law. But we were just like, dude, we're just here to like enjoy your work.
We just like
You know
your
what I mean?
movie, dude. And
Yeah.
we easily.
It was actually
won him
it was a fun time. He was actually a good sport
He's
about
a
it
good
too.
guy,
but,
yeah.
you know, he definitely wouldn't like outright say though that he ripped off the Hulk. You know, he's like, well, you know,
He's
like,
gotten so good at like sidestepping
yeah,
that question,
it's
you
like,
know.
loopholes, and
Yeah.
phrasing and whatnot.
Right. Well, I call it how we see it, and it was a ripoff of Planet of the Apes, and we had these actors there, and I thought, let's shoot a couple scenes to just kind of fill out some holes in Terror House, and that's the version you have right there on DVD.
Oh, that's fantastic. Do you feel like you compromised at all with with this film in general, like the shooting process, editing, whatever it might be? Do you feel like you compromised?
No. Anytime you make a movie, especially what we would call a micro budget movie, they're not low budget movies because technically a low budget movie is $2 million to $5 million. I've never had that kind of money to work with. When you make a micro budget movie, you have an idea, you know what you want, and you go in and you do it. And there's no such thing as compromise. You're trying to get the project shot in the best way you can, and you put it all together when it's done, and you score it, and you add titles, and you have it's what you have, and you can't apologize for something like that because making a movie is hard work. No matter how expensive or inexpensive it is, the process is the same. So I think honestly, Terror House, it was a hell of a lot of fun to shoot. We had a blast making it, and I think it turned out better than I had initially thought it would. It just didn't. It just needed a little extra. So when the DVD came out, or the chance to put it out on DVD was on the table, I used that opportunity to try to fix what I could. But the old adage, you can't polish a turd. You're still going to get your hands dirty.
So
It is what it is.
sure, and
man.
that's part of the charm of it, though. Like it's there are so many moments that had me almost in tears, just because. Like the pure enjoyment that I felt watching the movie the first time, it never waned when I watched it, 50 times after that, right? Like it's such a joy to watch, and particularly one of my favorite scenes, not just in this movie, but just like of any movie I've ever seen. You just talked about it, the decapitation scene. So when the monster, I forget his name, but he plays your older brother in the movie. When the monster swipes his head, it's clearly like a styrofoam mannequin with a full head of hair
on a hand. Yeah, it's all we had. And originally, honestly, I think originally in the script he was going to strangle the guy, and I thought, we can't do that. Let's have him tear his head off.
That's
so
good.
We brought the prop with us to the location, and we figured, we'll shoot it so fast. Who's gonna know? So as you're editing it, you realize, shit, this isn't gonna work, but we're stuck with it. So that's what you do.
I love it.
But
Yeah,
why the hair? the character doesn't have any hair, but why and it was like it was like a Kurt Cobain mane, basically.
That prop was actually for a different movie, and we couldn't alter it, so we had to just use it as it was.
I got you. Okay,
We'd have
That
been in
makes so
trouble
much
on the
sense.
next production. So
I hear you.
So again, we shot it quick, and it's like, I'm sure someone's going to pick this out, but hey, it's a decapitation, right?
There is so many. Me and Justin, the way we met was we were in a band when we were like 18, 19, and we shot a music video like during that time period.
Oh.
I think we're probably like 21 or 22.
They call it the Terror House of music videos.
I'm hearing like so many parallels. Like somebody just had a house that we could use. Like we had to like hurry up and do it. Like,
Yeah, we shot the whole thing in one day.
with no money.
Yeah,
it was like,
exactly.
Like
The props, we had props all over that we couldn't modify or break or anything. We had to be very careful with everything.
Yeah, it was like a lot of similarities.
Making movies it's an interesting process because people just see the finished product at face value. They don't see the journey, and that doesn't excuse making a bad film. I've made movies I think are really good, and I've made movies that I think could be a lot better. But the bottom line is, and this is what I always tell people when someone wants to give me a hard time and say, oh, your movies are crap and why do you bother and blah, blah, blah. And it's a legitimate question. And the answer is, are you being entertained? And if a movie like Terror House entertains you, then it succeeded. Because my son and I went to see the last Star Wars movie. We walked out of the theater and looked at each other and said, what the hell did we just watch?
Right?
You don't even remember what you saw. So was that a success? Maybe financially, but as an entertainment, as entertainment, no. So the bottom line is if a movie entertains you, it doesn't matter what it costs, who made it, how bad people think it is. It did its job. For 70 minutes or 80 minutes, it took you out of your problems, and you could laugh with it. You could laugh at it. And after it's over, there's watchability, there's rewatchability.
Yeah.
So Terror House, I guess, is a success, at least with you guys.
Oh,
For
absolutely.
sure.
Yeah. We when we started like our drinking game series, the reason we started it was so I could show my friends this movie.
Yeah.
Like that's the entire purpose, right? It's me inserting something that I think is fantastic into this series that we do called the podcast, basically. And I couldn't think of any better film to do it with than this one that has brought me so much joy and has brought my other group of friends so much joy.
Yeah, and honestly, like throughout this course of like, our movie drinking game episodes that we've played, I've definitely said like a lot of inflammatory things, and but I've always been somebody who's like definitely on the side of like content creators, and I actually like sitting down and like talking with Lewis and talking with you and like a view behind the curtain. Like I mean, obviously I was like really drunk and just joking around with a lot of the stuff that I said, but I still feel like a little bit like almost like those were kind of ignorant comments that I was making half the time. Cause it was like, I 100% like vibe with everything you're saying. And I was 100% entertained by the movie. And I've always said too, like, that's definitely a marker for like what art should be. Is like, it's obviously a subjective thing, right? So, it comes down to like every individual, whether they enjoyed it or not, and for whatever reasons. So I like basically everything you're saying. Like I keep looking over at him and I'm like, dude, that's some shit I say all the time.
Well, there's a certain kinship too that we kind of feel like being like struggling musicians or whatever, like being somebody that's or like an entity that's it's a DIY situation. You're doing everything yourself. You're building something from the ground up. Hearing you talk about like the trials and tribulations of making a passion project is exactly what we've been doing basically our entire lives.
And how frustrating it is for people who have never even stepped like a single toe into the process to like critique you on it and, to act like they know about it. is probably frustrating.
Yeah, they don't understand the grueling 3-day process that you had to go through to make this film. And then that's not even including, the post-production and the editing that you had to go through, potentially even the marketing of it, like the headaches that you had to go through, porting it over to DVD. Like this thing is purely a passion project. And we can tell, like, even though, the quality of it could be in question, it's seeping through how much you care about it, right? And that's the type of stuff that reaches through the medium and straight into the hearts of the viewers. And that's what I love so much about it. That's what we all love so much about it, is that you can tell that the people making this movie genuinely enjoyed making this movie.
For sure.
Right. No, you're right. And everything we do is it's from the heart. If I did this for money, I would sell drugs for a living, because I'd make a lot. I do a lot better. But you got to understand something. You have to have thick skin to do what you do, what we do, because everybody's a critic, and in this day and age, it's so easy to criticize. Mm-hmm. Because you can't, with social media, you can say whatever you want and you're not accountable.
Right. Everybody's given a fucking voice nowadays.
When someone watches Independence Day and then watches Feeders and they're disappointed, I can understand that. And people are entitled to their opinion, whether you agree with it or not. But what always makes me laugh is when I hear people say, "Oh, I could have made a better movie with my phone." Okay, then go do it. When you go and make a movie with your phone and you get it released and it becomes a number one renter for a huge retail chain, then you come back to me and I'll gladly review your movie and tell you what I think about it.
Mm-hmm. Also,
you got to put it you got to put it in perspective. You really do. Some people just like to be mean and say things that are just, downright nasty. Other people they don't understand that there's this grassroots movement of people out there that make films and get them released because they're used to watching, Hollywood stuff. So I can understand why someone that maybe, goes to the other side of the rainbow and watches something and, they're a little disappointed, but we and others like us, we're part of we were pioneers. We had a dream and we didn't let other things get in our way to achieve that. And if anything, someone who watches one of my movies and is inspired to make their own, that's all that matters. Whether they say that was a piece of shit, I can do better, and they go and make a movie, great. If they say, wow, these guys did something with nothing, let's try it, they make a movie, great. It's a win-win situation. So I'm just glad to have been able to continue for 30 plus years doing this, and probably won't stop until I'm 6 feet under.
And I love that. That's another thing too that I didn't realize, like, the breadth of your overall career, because like I'm on your IMDb page right now, and you've got Violence on Demand that's currently in post production, and you've got Real Monsters that you're currently filming. I didn't realize that you still had this like massive career of properties that you were about to put out, or that you have been putting out. Again, my first introduction to you was Terror House, and thank God the internet exists, right? Thank God Netflix existed and had this on their roster. But now that we know this, I'm gonna be going through the rest of your discography because I enjoyed the heart of what you put out into the world. Nothing else really matters to me. It's about like the passion behind the project, and if I can tell that that's there, then it immediately resonates with me, and it's something that I hold dear, for the rest of my life.
Can we ask you a question? And don't feel any pressure. You can 100% say no to this. But
can we be in your next movie?
No, we've recently been educated on copyright law a little bit. So apparently, if we show an entire movie on our podcast, whether we're commentating or not, if it's the entire movie, it's not okay or whatever. But I'm curious, like, if we do, can we show your movies? as we commentate to people? Can we watch them on our show, or would you prefer that we didn't? You know, maybe portions of it.
It doesn't matter to me. I didn't know. I thought copyright wise, you could use segments, but not in its entirety. But that's not.
Right.
I can't make that decision. If you guys want to do that, go ahead. Spread
thanks,
the
man.
love.
I appreciate it.
That's what it's about, and that's what we're trying to tell Lewis. And again, I love Lewis to death. He's a great guy. We're still Facebook friends. Like, we're gonna get him on the show
We're
sometime
definitely
soon.
cool with Lewis, but like one thing he said, he started talking about piracy and like people illegally downloading movies, and we're like, Lewis, I don't know if you know this, but we've actually purchased 3 copies of the bulk because of us trying to.
Yeah,
the formats wasn't working, so we had to buy the DVD. We had to purchase like a digital copy.
I didn't regret purchasing the same movie 3 times over. Not at any point. I did the same thing with Terror House. I purchased it here in the physical form, and then I purchased the digital version. I think it was on Amazon that I bought that. So like, we're never gonna steal a movie. We're always gonna buy it, and I don't feel any sense of remorse for buying the same property multiple times if it means getting the chance to experience it with a new group of people that possibly hasn't seen it just yet. And you've made fans out of everybody that I know that has seen this movie. Like, it's made its rounds in our circles. And that's kind of what the aspect of art is all about, right? It's about sharing it with the people that you love and getting them to understand like the true brilliance in it, and to understand like the.
We got somebody in the chat says Emerald Page from our live stream says, "I see a movie marathon in my future."
There you go. See, immediately.
And then we also had Flapjack123 earlier. He said, can you scroll up a little bit to the Star Wars thing?
Oh yeah.
He says, this is actually funny. So one comment, he says, he just said his movies are better than Star Wars. And then there's like a bit of a pause. And then he said, and he's not wrong.
And then this stupid little asshole says,
I didn't say our movies are better than Star Wars. I said in some regards they're more entertaining.
That's
than
just what
Star
these
Wars.
degenerates on our chat do.
Too late.
Don't pay them no mind.
Too late. That's the narrative out in the world now. The stupid little shit also says, yeah, this podcast fucking sucks. Thanks, dude. We appreciate
So he said that when you were talking about like everybody has critics, like even what we do, we have critics and stuff. And then he was like, yeah, this podcast sucks.
Let's see.
But he's a long-time listener. He's just joking around.
Yeah, Emerald Page also says, passionate one-man projects are better than multi-million-dollar blockbusters. They also called you a legend for basically just coming out and saying, yeah, it's about the project, it's about the art, share it with your friends, so on and so forth.
Emerald Page says poggers, which is like Gen Z for like really awesome.
Yeah.
That's what they say, like really cool. Like they say poggers. I don't know where that came from.
And he says never pirate indie films, which we would never do to begin with. I mean, and also like the good thing too is like if I rent the movie on Amazon, it's like $3, right? Like that's nothing. And I've bought the movie before, I'll buy it again.
Yeah, we're not pirates here. Like we said, we came from music, so we definitely are like fucking anti-piracy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We still have a garage full of CDs we never sold.
I get that, but watching a movie and doing a commentary is different than uploading a movie in its entirety with the full soundtrack and the movie proper. What you're doing is adding to something. So I personally don't have a problem with that. I don't.
It's very sweet of you. Yeah, and you ever let us know if you do. We won't. And we usually we'll do it for like older movies just because it's been a while. We don't want to ever
take away from the bottom end
sales like of anything new that you might be putting out. But thank you so much for making this. That's what I really want to tell you is just thank you for doing this.
The first person that's ever said thank you for making.
Are you serious? Am I really? I hold the distinction of the very first person to tell him this, bro. You should have everybody kissing your feet at all times of the day because you made this. Again, it's about the passion. The passion is oozing out of the creases of this DVD cover. Okay,
see, he does this thing where like people think he's being like facetious because he's so overly like. I'm
just an excitable guy.
Oh, like I love it for the wrong reasons or something.
No.
But no, he literally just like legitimately loves it.
I do. I really do. I hope you don't.
I also really enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, you see, like you can't help. Like it's so charming. You can't help but enjoy it. And I'm honestly surprised that it doesn't have like a bigger like cult following. So like one of the things that I wanted to do, like we have some viewers that haven't had the opportunity. Go ahead.
Show and Bro calls his movie the room of superhero movies.
So he's definitely embracing it, which is fantastic. We have some listeners that haven't had the opportunity to be exposed to it just yet. So I wanted to pull up the trailer for it, but I couldn't find the trailer anywhere. And that's insane to me because again, it's got so much charm to it that I was fully expecting it, like when I first watched it, to be like this, to have this massive cult following and to have like, God, like I wanted like dissections on YouTube, like what it took to make this movie, like what the symbolism behind it. Like I wanted a full on like ethos and background on this whole thing, and it doesn't exist, and that to me is a crime.
I do remember a plot point I was curious about. This might be like a little bit of like a hard segue or like a non-segue, but is there a reason Bucky was blind? Like, did you just feel like playing a blind person? I didn't see like.
No, I think at that point we just wanted to, that was our stab at character development. The guy can't see.
Oh, okay, I love it. Nice.
Yeah, there's no symbolism or deep meaning in that.
Yeah.
He's just blind.
Yeah, I felt like
I see what you're saying.
Like you just you had taken like blind 101 at acting school, and you're like, I gotta try it out.
I
gotta put pen to paper.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Some people say I direct that way, so I guess.
Oh my God!
Jumping off.
What, blind?
What John McBride? What was his character's name in the movie again? Was it John? Trevor?
No.
Something like that. I forget what his name was.
I don't.
Crawford. Crawford. His name was Crawford.
Crawford.
Yeah. His name is Crawford.
Yes.
So that
Crawford Tillinghast.
What's his last name?
Tillinghast.
Okay, never knew that. I never knew that.
Now you do.
Now I know. So there's
Stupid idiot.
when you first meet him, right? Well, it's over the phone, but Bucky, like you have a nightmare, right? And you call him and you're like, hey, I had a dream. I was in a house. Some shit's going down. Scary over here, man. Scary. And then like he's like, I'm getting a wicked blowjob right now. He's like, I'm getting the most hellacious blowjob right now. You need to call me in the morning.
That's such a jerk. That was such a jerk.
Dude.
His character is such a jerk.
It was so great because I got to answer the phone like that. Like, I'm getting a hellacious blowjob right now. Why are you calling me? It's so good.
Yeah, there's like a lot of quotable moments. Mm-hmm. It was like just references with your friends,
Oh man, it's so good. Like I said,
it's definitely been added to our lexicon. Like,
it's brought us so much joy. But what else are you working on right now? So you're currently filming Real Monsters, is that right?
No, that movie was shot 3 years ago. It just hasn't come out yet.
Oh.
And keep in mind that the Internet Movie Database is incomplete. I've made 75 movies, and they're not all represented on that list.
Yeah, this one shows 60.
And if you're a real diehard fan, you could see our career from the first time we picked up a Super 8 camera to the last movie we made, because a lot of our early films are extras on other DVDs, and some of our early shot on video movies before Splatter Farm, which is considered our first, which wasn't. We shot a movie called Hallucinations, Church of the Damned, then Hallucinations, then Splatter Farm.
Oh, okay.
Splatter Farm we shot when we were 17, and that movie got released all over the United States.
Oh, there it is. Splatter Farm.
So it seems like you really enjoy the horror slasher genre. Is that accurate? Like, do you have any rom-coms?
Horror, science fiction. Yeah, I mean, because, again, movies are escapism, and who the hell wants to go watch a movie about a drunk who beats his wife and kids? That happens.
Yeah, I could come to Justin's house.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's not me. That's not me.
Also,
he's being facetious.
In that genre, you have so much room to explore, and you can be creative. So that's kind of why
Sky's the limit.
I choose that genre.
Up until this point, what would you? Oh my God.
Among Us?
Mark, do you realize that you are at the forefront of this cultural movement called Among Us, the video game? Did you know that the game was based off of your movie? I think that's how it works,
No, it's
because
not.
the movie
Monsters
came out
in the
first.
Woods is different.
Nah, same shit. That's good. We're proud of you. What would you say?
Oh my God. Okay, Flapjack123 wants to know if you ever released a movie in the Netherlands, because he's from there. So, like, I guess Holland. He's Dutch.
Yeah, our movies are all over the world. They've been sold in Japan, Germany, France, Mexico, UK. So it's probably, the answer is probably yes. It just depends on which one.
Yeah, so
It would
look,
have
look
to
it
be
up,
something
Flapjack.
that would have been made after 2009, I think.
Okay. Oh, Flappy. So you wouldn't have Terror House, because this was 96 or 97, right?
Not in
98?
Dutch, but
Yeah.
you also speak English, so just watch it.
Yeah, I know, right? What would you say, Mark? What would you say it has been your magnum opus so far out of the 75 movies that you've done?
I think probably the movie that you could look at that you could probably stack against any made for sci-fi channel movie or Hollywood movie is Amityville Death House. That has Eric Roberts in it, and we made that for movie Kingpin Fred Olin Ray, believe it or not. He was the producer.
Oh wow!
And it's just, that movie has a lot of cool stuff. It's a slice of the Amityville movie, but it has like a woman who turns into a spider and she crawls around, and the house explodes. It's really top notch.
And apparently that happens in real life. A buddy of ours, Gabe, came on and said
Oh my God, that's right.
we had a girl that was he was at a party and there was a girl with no pants.
Yeah, he called her possessed puss, and it was so crass that he would say that about a human being. But so at least we know that this is based on a true story. Look at this.
Dude, add
this
to cart.
cover looks badass.
We should watch this next.
Yes. I like this a lot, man. The Flapjack.
When we shot that movie, just a little trivia. The average. Ooh, what happened?
We can still hear you though.
Okay, I don't know what happened here.
That's all right.
Oh, it looks like it's coming back.
The average temperature was 4 degrees, literally 4 degrees.
Oh my God! Where'd y'all shoot it at?
We shot it like right in my neighborhood, believe it or not.
Pennsylvania.
Is it that cold?
Yeah, actually the house we shot was right up the road.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could walk to the location. Not that I wanted to; it was so cold. But.
Hey, Google Planet his address.
Yeah, you got it. And then the Flapjack _123 asks if he says he wants to make a trailer for Terror House. No trailer exists, and that's a crime. Again, I know I continue to say that.
There is a trailer. There is a trailer for Terror House. It's at the end of the. It's on the VHS of Feeders because I cut one, and we did some cross promotion.
Really? So we're gonna have to find some internet sleuths that can go through and pull that off of Feeders. Flapjack, you're out of a job, buddy. Sorry, man.
Yeah, Flapjack always just tries to inject himself into things. Because he does he edits our podcast into like little highlight reels, and he makes like video game highlight stuff. And I think he wants to be an editist when he grows up.
Yeah, he really just can't stop plugging himself. You'll have to excuse him. Sorry about that.
I want to make a trailer.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you ever hire somebody from the Netherlands?
And I guess final question I've got for you is I'm going to take it back to Terror House just one more time. Is there anything that you wish that you could have done different?
Yeah, I wish we wouldn't have used that creature mask and we'd have just made it a slasher from the very beginning.
Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, but it's so charming though. Like even when you get to watch the movie from his perspective, and it's like, I think it's like blue. It's like blue or it's green or whatever, and like it's all tinted and like tilted and shit, and then like you can hear him like breathing, and you can hear him like just ready to attack. I'm absorbed when that's happening. Like I feel like I'm watching a creature. So, and then whenever you actually get the chance to see him, it's like, oh my God, look at him.
I think it also almost makes him like a little creepier, you know? Because it's like, not only is he like murdering people, but he's also like ashamed of his appearance.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we tried to put a little empathy in there, but you know, you never know in a 3-day shoot if that's going to come across. But
I definitely felt it.
Yeah.
We do have a lot of outtakes of the person playing that running into walls and tripping over stuff. You couldn't see at all in that mask.
Can we have access to those outtakes, please? Please.
I'd have to dig them up. I mean, I know I have them. I remember like every other shot with that, he just runs into the wall or trips over.
Oh, man.
It was always
dude.
because that was the thing. It's like we would be rocking, getting shots knocked out, and anytime the creature was in it, things would slow to a halt because we'd need 3 takes of everything he did.
Did he even have any eye holes in that mask? Because I'm remembering it now, and his eyes were like these yellow jewels, basically, and I don't remember seeing like slits underneath them.
There were slits under the eyes, like where the eye would wrinkle, but they were the mask was so big you couldn't really, you had no sense of depth, and the slits barely gave you enough visibility. So
okay, is this? I don't know if can you still see us by the way?
I cannot, but I'll keep talking.
Okay, so I don't know if you remember, but on the back of the DVD cover, like the very last picture is what looks to be Jason Voorhees without his mask, I believe. So it's like. It's hard to. I have not seen this character in the movie. I don't know if you remember this specific photo, but was that on purpose? Was this like some sort of glimpse into what could be in store for us in the future, or was this maybe a mistake?
No, that was see, a lot of what you have to remember is when people design boxes, they often put photos associated with it that had nothing to do with the movie.
Oh, okay. How infuriating
It's like
is
some
that,
third
dude?
party working on it.
Yeah, you don't have it when you sign a movie away. You don't have you have little or no control over what they do for the box work and photos and things like that. I shot a movie called Robo War for David Sterling, and it all the pictures on the back of the box have nothing to do with the movie.
Oh yeah, that's frustrating.
I was always wondering, like, gag, like, I remember this too, the same thing. Like this, nobody on the movie looks like this. Like a lot of the B movies that I've seen, the cover does not reflect at all what's happening. At least with yours, it does, because that's the exact same mask that the monster wears. That's the exact same woman in the movie. Wait, that's not the same house. What's going on here? Have I been lied to? So, yeah. Well, hey, we appreciate your time. Alex, did you have any other questions for him?
No, I think I got to what I wanted to touch on.
Well, Mark, we genuinely appreciate your time. I'm really excited to check out the rest of your discography. Like I said, I didn't realize just how much work you've been putting in over these last few. I mean, you've been doing this since the 80s. Again, I know like IMDb is not probably the most accurate, but it says the first directing credit you have is from 1985. Is that true?
What's the title of the film?
Well, that one says Church of the Damned, but I know that you said that that's not accurate.
Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah, I think if you average it out, there's some years we've done 3 movies a year, and there were years where we did 6 or 7. So our output is humongous. It's just finding some of this stuff. Some of it's hard to find, but it's out there. If you're a glutton for punishment, it's all there for you to discover.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you want to watch our music video? I'm just kidding.
Well, Mark, thank you so much for your time. Did you want to go ahead and plug whatever you're working on now, your site, anything else where people can find you?
They can find me on Facebook at Polonia Brothers Entertainment. And currently we have 2 movies that just came out. One is on video on demand right now, soon to be released on DVD, called Shark Encounters of the Third Kind.
Oh my God.
And we did a sequel to Splatter Farm called Return to Splatter Farm, which just came out last week.
Okay. And are these on like all digital platforms?
They are, yes.
Nice. Okay. All right. Well, we got some new movies that we can watch.
Yep.
Coming up pretty
Cool.
soon.
And like again, thanks a ton for just giving us the okay to explore that on our show.
Sure.
Because a
thank you
lot
for
of people
having
aren't cool with it.
Of course, man. This has been a dream come true of mine, a long time coming, and I appreciate you just taking the time out to join us today. But thank you for everything that you've done. Please do not stop doing what you've been doing, and we're excited to check out whatever you've got coming out next. Okay.
All right. Well, I hope you ask me back. I'd love to come back and chat some more.
Oh,
That's
for
so
sure,
sweet of you.
100%.
All right, buddy. Well, you take care.
You too.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
And just as mysteriously as he showed up.
What an asshole,
gone.
right? I'm just kidding. I did that for Lewis too, but no.
Oh, man. He's such a sweetheart, right?
I have this disease, right, where anybody who's in front of me, I just have to be nice to him.
This disease.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, man, he was like,
He's such a sweetheart,
yeah,
man.
for
He's a
real.
good guy.
And,
And he's logical,
I'm
too.
so surprised at how well, I guess you kind of have to be but like Lewis and him, they're both very aware, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they both have strong arguments for why they still do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm the arguments that they have feel like they've been watered down by time, and I almost feel as if they were probably violent before that, right? Like violently disagreeing with somebody, like when they call
I see
your
what you're
movie
saying,
like
yeah.
a piece of shit or whatever, like. If they were to call well, I mean, by this point, I don't really care about anything. But
don't care.
if I put out something that I really care about and somebody was like, hey, this thing's a piece of shit, I would violently attack that person, right? But this came out in 98.
happened so many times.
So
It's
he's
happened,
been through so much shit by this point where he's just like, yeah, this is something I'm passionate about. I love doing it. And if it entertained you, then it did its job. And it's like, that's the mark of a man that's been through a shit ton of shit.
His phrasing was always so perfect. It was almost like politician-esque.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Where it was like,
Calculated.
it's like he's not saying that he thinks his movie is bad, and he would never even say that other people think his movie is bad. It's like if some people, if they didn't like it as much,
Yeah. Just the idea.
They he was very skillful with the way he phrased all his
See, that's how I think they're all going to be like that. Like, if we could get the director for Gag on too, I guarantee he's going to be exactly the same, right? Like, they're so used to sidestepping so they don't make themselves look bad, and that's a trait that you should have. That's a professional skill everybody should have, right?
But also, I wasn't just blowing him whenever I was saying that. I legitimately feel bad about some of the takes that I had while watching some of these movies because I have been kind of on the other side of trying to just make something, and you don't have all the resources that other people have, and you just do the best you can, and it is what it is, and you're still proud of it anyways.
Yeah.
It's not whatever. It's not the next big whatever.
Yeah.
It's not the Room of the superhero franchise.
The superhero world, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
man,
but
I
it's
should have asked him what he wanted the tagline is behind every door is pure evil. I should ask him if he wants to change that.
Also, a huge Jack fan is back. Where have you been,
Bro,
my
where
BB?
you been my whole life, man? We miss you, you big fat ass, finger ass looking ass boy.
And also, Flapjack123 was like, "Don't make me racist this time,"
And we
then-
totally didn't.
We didn't, but look, whenever we didn't have to, because when you put this up here, he said it's Asian.
He did it himself.
Yeah,
What were the-
Flapjack, you're just racist. We don't have to make you racist.
He is, dude, and it's okay because he's Dutch, so racism doesn't exist there. I think Mark was an absolute. He's a delight. He's such a delight, right? Like he's
Yeah,
a
for
good
sure.
guy, sweet guy, so humble and still working. That
Yeah.
boy does not stop
And
grinding.
he's not blind.
He's not blind. We figured it out, guys. That should have been my next question. Hey, are you actually blind?
Yeah, I was gonna do that right away, but I forgot.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. I
Yeah.
enjoyed that a lot.
I felt really awkward, because when you went to go pee, I was like, "Hey, so how's your day?"
I heard you. What's the weather like over there?
No, he said, "Where are you?" And then he said, "Oh, it's snowing here." So then I was like, "Well, I guess we're talking about weather now."
There's no way around it.
Oh man, he didn't get to see our patented pool.
Oh,
Our
that
pools.
is really what I think.
Hey.
That's what won Lewis over.
Call him back.
Hey. But I think we won Mark over way quicker than we won Lewis over, right? Like again,
Yeah.
Lewis was ready for a fight.
Mark was like, dude, play my movies. I don't
Yeah, I
give a shit.
know. That's so badass. Based. Legend. Oh, I'm not excited about it. Hold
My
on.
terry folds.
All
Grab my
right. Sorry.
foldy holds. Grab my terry flaps. In my terry folds. Grab my terry
Dude, we can ask him if he drinks or not, and if he does, we can invite him to watch one of his movies, and we can make up drinking game rules to it and have him play with us.
Touch my
You think he'd be down for that?
Probably. He seems like a pretty good sport.
Also, I think Pennsylvania people like drink a lot, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Or no, that's where Quakers are. Is that where Quakers are?
I don't think Quakers exist anymore.
flaps. Gotta grab my terry flaps. Grab my terry.
There we go. Not a bad pour, right? Oh, dance. Bands make a dance. Yeah, there you go. Oh, shit.
It worked that time. Yeah,
God.
who makes the cereal then?
That's true. That's a good point. Lewis is ready with fucking lawyers. He was, dude.
I know,
He
right?
was ready to go toe to toe with us. And then we won him over with our
Yeah.
drunken stupidity.
With our charisma.
Yeah, we got a lot of charisma. We got it for day in spades, some would say. So yeah, I'm glad we had him on. I'm ready to watch all of his other movies that he's got.
It's a Ford Sword style.
75 movies. What other director has like that breadth of credits, right?
I don't know, maybe George Lucas or like somebody like that.
Bro,
you
he's
know?
only got like
Yeah.
4 movies.
Maybe like James Cameron or somebody like that.
Could be. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
All I know is that if you make more movies, I mean that makes you better than other directors that
He
make
has
less
way
movies.
more than Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Way
I
more
do.
than him.
Yeah. So what are you talking about today?
Who are they? Says huge Jack fan. They're just some
If
guys.
only you'd watch the show like you used to, then you would know. Then you would know.
Then you would know.
We actually had.
Yeah.
So we just
I forgot
had.
you exist because you haven't even been here in
I
a
forgot
hot
you ex-
minute, bro.
So we had the director of Terror House on today, Mark
hey,
Polonia.
huge. When are you coming back and sitting right here
Sit
next
in the
to
chair.
me?
There's a chair right there.
Come back.
We got a chair right there.
Come
for
over
you.
right now.
Yeah. And then we also had the director of The Amazing Bulk, Louis Schoenbrunn, on. So we had
Yeah,
these.
we've had the directors, huge Jack fan.
Now the trifecta. We have to have the gag director on.
How surreal even is life?
And
What is
I-
even happening?
I guarantee I can find him. I'm surprised I found his ass. I really am, but I guarantee I
He
can.
said he had the huevos con carisma.
Oh my god! A Scott W. McKinley film. Okay, Scott W. McKinley, you're in my
who's
sights.
Mark, hashtag who's Lewis.
We
We just told you. Pay attention.
All right, buddy. What are you
your
talking
fat
about
fingers?
today? Something about fire or some shit like that, or something like that.
I'll give you a hint.
Oh shit! You got something? You got something? What is this? Okay, got a knife.
Hmm?
Can I unsheath the knife?
Yeah.
Is it possible?
You use your thumb on the thing? Yeah.
On this thing right here?
No, the other thing.
What thing?
Look, this is how you unsheath a knife. You put your hand on the handle,
Uh-huh.
right? And then you push right here with the,
Okay.
on all of them.
Good.
Up.
All right. This
Right,
is a.
so that's a knife.
This is a knife. It's metal.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Right on.
Okay. So,
So, any ideas?
on this?
No, on my interest.
Oh, fire is fire. Is this the best possible knife that you can buy?
No.
Like it's fire, right?
No.
No.
Okay, so this is what I'm
Okay.
talking about. Forged in. Why would you do that?
I thought it would stick, right? So maybe I should do it harder.
Dude, it's not wood. That's not wood.
There we go.
You just messed up your table,
That's
dude.
pretty good. This is our table, bitch.
You messed
all
up
right?
our table.
Now it's in,
Yeah,
right?
but your table's hurt.
That's what you're supposed to do,
You're not gonna be able to heal that, by the way.
bro. Do you think I care?
All right.
I mean, I do to a degree.
Well,
it's
now
it's
we
kind of
have-
dirty on that side
There's
because Gabe.
two battle wounds.
But look at this shit. Look how cool this is.
That's cool.
I'm trying to make this look as cool as Zolo's knives.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it there for like at least a week.
That's a good idea.
I know Orion comes and plays in here, right?
Yes, he does.
I should take it, right?
Yeah, you should.
Okay. Now I'm talking about forged in fire.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, like weapon, like knife and sword forging and
yeah,
shit.
something like that. So, I've like realized that I think I talked about this one time, but no, I'm not making knives. I wish, dude, that'd be cool. But oh, look, it's KIGP. What's good, girl?
Bitch, what's up, boy?
He's finally back. I was like, oh, another Sunday with no KIGP.
I know, right?
You know what I mean?
Jeremy-
He missed our our Terror House director coming.
Bro, you literally just hopped on as Mark Polonia hopped off.
Yeah.
What's good, my dudes? What's up, buddy boy? Check this out. Look how cool this is. What do you think?
Okay, so anyways, I realized that I'm into like reality TV, right? And I specifically like competition shows.
Uh-huh.
Right? Any kind of competition show I'm into. And I didn't realize it, but like Master Ink Master, right?
Master Ink?
You know what I mean? British baking shit, right?
Yeah.
What else? You know, any kind design house battle, you know? Dancing with the Stars. You know what I mean?
I know what reality TV is, yes.
The singing ones. No, but the competition ones.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
They're all the same show, but different, right? And for whatever reason, my monkey brain is all like, yo, I enjoy that. And I'm watching the baby right now, so I'm going to have it on in the background, right? But then I'm like, you know what? I'm actually going to pause because I want to pay attention to this. I'm going to watch it later with Natalie instead because I actually enjoy reality TV show. Call me crazy. I like to think I'm smarter than the masses, but apparently I'm just as numb brain as the masses who also enjoy that same kind of shit, right? So, I've been binge watching Forged in Fire.
Okay.
Right? Which
I've never heard of it before.
It's about blacksmiths, bro.
What?
It's a competition for blacksmiths.
Did you been blacksmithing your own knife?
This knife was made by a friend of mine.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's badass.
Fun fact, right? Yeah,
that's cool. That's
fucking
cool.
forged that shit for me.
Yeah.
He asked me what kind of steel I want, what kind of handle I wanted, my handle material, right?
Yeah.
And
what is it? What's the handle material?
Carbon fiber.
Look how strong I am. Like this thing is like set in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But like, you see how like thick the blade is and shit. Like this is a fucking beefy ass knife. Right?
Yeah, it looks like a murder weapon for sure.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's an instrument of death.
It's pretty dope. But also like, if you look really closely, you can find like some imperfections on it that you can tell that it was not like made in a factory. It was like, you know, an artisan made it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's like, you know, maybe not a master, but like he's really good, obviously, because it looks fucking good. But there's like a couple like, you know, things here. But I feel like that gives it character. It's also cool because I have a lot of knives that like other people have because they're like mass produced, right? Like nobody has this specific knife like this. You know what I mean? I'm sure he probably makes like similar blade shape on a lot of his knives because he's good at doing that.
But
blade
nobody
shape
has
and shit.
this knife.
Nobody has that exact knife, right? And he made this sheath for me too.
What?
Yeah.
The hell?
Right?
Is this his job?
No, it's
to
like a
blacksmith?
hobby he has.
And he did this?
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
good.
And I've had it for a long time. But the only reason I brought it was because I've been watching Forged in Fire. Been binge watching that shit. If you like those fucking like reality TV competition shows, you'll love this, right?
Jeremy's calling those brainlets.
Why?
Because he's gay, probably.
Is that like a mini cleaver? No, so cleaver has like a flat point. This one still has like a point to it.
He says watching literally anything other than Corey in the house. I'm sorry,
Okay.
continue. Something about forging?
So I just want to point out that he got like real butthurt when nobody was even questioning like when nobody even said anything about his opinion yesterday, and he was like, "I want you to remember right now, whenever I never made you feel like an asshole for whenever you had opinions you didn't agree with."
Wait, what?
And now he's already like doing brainlets, right?
Wait.
He always calls us brainlets for having stuff that we like.
When did this happen?
Last night you were drunk.
Yeah, I was really drunk. He
He was like, "Remember that
This is your penance.
Remember my opinions."
Yeah,
You know what I mean? All that shit.
I was really drunk. So yeah.
Anyways.
I don't remember that happening.
So yeah, it's pretty badass. They start off with like these tasks that are like timed and shit. So like the end process is always like unfinished kind of thing. But they're like you gotta. It's like just to get through like the elimination round, right? They'll have like a couple rounds. They're like, all right, today you got to make a throwing knife out of ball bearings or whatever. You know what I mean?
What the hell?
Yeah, they're like, here's your material, and you have to make this thing, right? So it's like, oh no, I'm trying to make it. And a lot of them are fucking redneck for some reason, which is awesome.
Yuck.
They're like, I try to dip it in the quench, and then it warped. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to warp it again. Maybe to warp back the other way. So I put it back in the fire. I dip it in the quench. Guess what? It warped straight. So apparently 2 warps make a straight, right? But then they're like, all right, now there's like these fucking like Navy SEAL looking guys that are the judges, right? They fucking test it out. And then, so like a guy, since it was throwing knife, right? This guy's like, all right, he fucking rolls up his sleeves, right? He looks like Mark Wahlberg or something, right? And he's like, he chunks it, and then that thing fucking snaps in half, right? It hits the wood sideways, snaps in half, right? So they're just like, all right, because you had a catastrophic failure, you may now leave the forge.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So he's like, well, my knife's broken too. Maybe I shouldn't have warped it 2 times.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? But it's actually like really badass, like watching them like fucking, they're like, all right, today you're going to be working with the cold forge. And they're like, well, I ain't never used the cold forge. God damn it. I don't want to.
It's Huge Jack fan. I'm sorry. It's Huge Jack fan. He knows what he's doing.
I hate that
He
shit.
knows what he's doing. He knows it, okay?
He is new Robbie, hashtag who is Jeremy. So watch Corey in the house, you fucking simpleton, badass. Oh wait, can you scroll up a little bit? I want to know what he was saying. I saw him like blah, blah, blah.
Who, Huge Jack fan?
No, KGP was saying like, oh, something about my opinions.
Right there.
I was like, this game is pretty cool. And Alex went, I guess we all have our opinions.
Rude.
No, I said
R00D.
I said you're entitled to your opinion. Like everybody gets to have their own opinion. I don't give a shit.
Sounds like you don't give a shit.
I didn't call you a fucking brainlet because you like phalluses in all your games.
Jeremy,
if you want phalluses in all your games, that's fucking fine. I don't give a shit.
Jeremy, I'm with you on this one. I love phalluses.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I promise that was an accident. It wasn't. No, it was. I know you could hear that. Don't throw up. Put the cap on. I see the knife is out of the table. That's probably good. The correct term is phallusi. Thank you for educating me, Jeremy. You must have been hanging out with Reed because you boys be like, you just enjoy explaining things to people. I'm just kidding. I don't know why I'm so volatile right now. I love you boys.
I don't like swallowing my own vomit on stream.
But is it really your vomit if it instantly comes back and it's still just vodka?
I think vomit is the precursor of actually throwing up, and that's actually the best comeback.
What?
He's talking about your comeback.
I don't remember what I said.
It's like the fact that it touches my stomach acid and then jumps back into my teeth is not
Stop
okay.
saying it to your teeth. God, that every time you fucking say that, I get this like brain image.
Straight into your teeth. Here we go. God damn it! You gave me the biggest.
Thank you for being respectful.
You gave me the biggest pool ever.
I didn't mean to. I promise.
What up, my fellow Joe Biden voters? Oh my God, he's getting really, really creative with those.
Wait, is that an insler?
It's Daki Makura. What's up, dude? You need to get on the show sometime. God damn it!
Yeah.
These are all fantastic. Every one of them that you bring on is fantastic. Look at Flapjack. He's over there rolling in his grave.
Daki Makura, are you local? Because if you are, come over. If you're not, hop on Discord.
Yeah,
We can
dude.
hang out.
Yeah. Get on. God damn. Get on the Discord, man. We got to get you on there at least.
Hey, that was
so we
me
can
when
talk about
Eris
shit.
was born.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't it be, right?
Also, I had a beer
Man's
and a
gotta
cigar.
eat. Man's got to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like cigars. I think I've had one, and it's like, yeah, you're not supposed to inhale it.
I
It's
think
like,
I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is weird because I really hate tobacco.
Well, if you don't vote for Joe Biden,
But I
you
like
ain't a jogger.
Yeah.
I love this guy. I
I
just got out of the
got
shower.
a shower.
Can I show my cock on the Discord? You sure can.
Yeah, let
you
me
know,
see it.
it's a safe space for everyone.
Only if it was a cold shower, though.
Daki McCoy, Huge Jack fan says he loves you. That means you have to take a pool. Take a pool.
Yeah, take a pool.
So what season is this show on? Is it?
So they have 7 seasons so far.
Goddamn. What channel did you say?
It's a History Channel show, right? But I've been watching it on Netflix.
I'm sorry. Jeremy said he wants us to rate it.
All right, we will. Like out of 5 or out of 10?
How about out of 2?
Fair enough.
I think 0 is an option. Oh shit, he did just join. Yay, Donkey McCora, welcome to the Discord, my man.
What's up, dude?
Took you goddamn long enough, you stupid piece of shit. Okay, so 7 seasons, and you're in season what right now?
All right, so I don't actually know, right? I just hit play on Netflix.
Yeah.
So I think what's happening is it's starting with the most recent season, and then it's going like backwards season wise. Do you know how that happens sometimes?
Yeah, like it does that. It did that with Black Mirror, I think, with the first.
Also,
but it did with the episodes, not the seasons.
American Horror Story does that, but it doesn't matter because the seasons aren't like connected in any way story wise. But they just put like newest season at top, right? So when you play through it, it goes to like, it's season 9, season 8, season 7.
That's
right.
It's so bad.
It's weird, yeah.
Well, I guess with a show like that, it's not really bad because it's not chronological or anything.
It's just like it's a bait, They're trying to get like, people
kills,
who are new to it,
yeah.
like I want to watch the most recent shit, see if I like it or not. Right?
It kills like my OCD. It just completely obliterates that shit. So like that's why it's not okay to me. But
all right, Corey in the House had 2 seasons. If it's uncircumcised, then it's an automatic 0. Says Flapjack. Bro, I honest to God thought he was gonna bang the president's daughter before the end of the show, but it never happened. Yeah, but are you uncircumcised?
He actually watched Corey in the House all the way through. Trust me, it's great. Hey, Jeremy. Oh shit! I just came up with some new material for them. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeremy, the next game you guys play on stream. Okay. Forget about Sonic, right? Forget about Mario.
I'll let you finish and then remind me about what you just said.
The next game you guys play is the Corey in the House Game Boy Advance game.
That's a game?
That's the next one you play. Bro, that's a game.
What do you do?
Officially highest Metacritic score of any game ever made. Corey in the House. What do you mean, what do you do? You fuck bitches. Are you kidding me?
Like the president's daughter?
Yeah. Yeah. So it picks up where the show leaves off, I think. Corey in the House. Game.
You guys want to know a fun fact? He's an adult now. He looks the exact same.
Yeah, he's like Gary Coleman.
Black don't crack.
Hey,
that's not offensive. It's a true statement.
There it is. Oh, a Nintendo DS. I'm sorry. Like, dude, remember when all of us had that hairstyle?
Yeah.
It was a good one.
I was like, I didn't have that hair. And then I saw him. I was like,
none of us had an edge up.
I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, all of us had that style. I don't remember her at all.
It was 2008, the good year.
It's a good year. So, Germs, here you go, buddy.
I think we're going to do Resident Evil 5, says Jeremy.
Nah, yeah, if you don't do this, I will officially...
Wait, he said I actually might in the near future.
Yeah.
All right, so Justin, I don't know if you recall this because you were super hammer slammer last night.
I was really drunk last night.
But,
Jeremy, I'm sorry if I said anything that I shouldn't have said. Thanks for schooling me on the goddamn Patriot Act too. Like I really thought the social media addendum was in there.
Not only that, but thanks for schooling him on the actual like effect of Abby's traps on the storyline.
Bro, her traps.
And what that means.
Don't even play about her traps or her triceps or her lats.
Hey, you know what? You could have that.
God damn.
You could have that too.
I can't. I've been trying.
I know, but you're trying wrong.
How?
I don't want to get into it on podcast.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's like a personal conversation.
It's your goddamn form. That's the problem. No, she's buffer than I'll ever be, and
no, you can be that buff.
Like that. Yeah, feel my lats. Ready?
Where are they at?
Yeah, I know what you're doing. I know this joke that you're trying to pull on me right now. Let's see. I was thinking about doing Stuart Little on the Game Boy Color. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great.
Why?
I'm the one who said fucked up shit. You just repeated it a bunch. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear the word he said?
Yeah, he said.
He sure did. Yeah, we're not fat.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother. Let's see.
Ow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. Yeah, Jeremy said a whole bunch of horrible shit.
Yeah.
Xenophobic, transphobic.
He said a Vietnamese slur, and my friend was standing right behind me when he said it.
It's Vietnamese friend.
Who was Vietnamese.
Oh, it's so good. And Jeremy, the reason that I repeat it is because I'm like the news, okay? I'm like the press. The people need to know what's happening in today's podcasting industry.
Oh,
and they need to know that you're a gigantic, horrific piece of shit.
Hey, so what was said last night that I think is a good idea is like that you should play Dark Souls or Demon Souls,
Yeah, I know
right?
that.
And
I
I should
remember that
be
part.
like Davey in the background just commentating.
Hey, you fucked that one up, didn't you?
Yeah, and be like, well, I was gonna make my fiance dinner, but instead I just got my bussy filled.
Oh God.
That's the kind of stuff he says, right?
Let's see. Flapjack said, "What did that word mean?" Oh, buddy, that word was offensive to all Asians, and Jeremy said it with zero recompense.
But hey, on the real, would you want to do a playthrough
Yeah.
and then I just sit behind you and commentate?
Yep. So the
Cool.
plan is we get the new house. I get the
So this will
PS5.
be in 6 to 12 months.
No, about 3.5, 4, something like that.
So
So
6.
I hope not. So we get the PS5.
Something always goes wrong. I just hope it,
I know.
I don't want it
don't
to happen,
jinx
but I'm
it.
just saying
Don't-
that it always
You're
does.
jinxing it right now. Don't do
No,
that.
I'm not jinxing
You
it.
understand that
It's-
you should
it's
not be
gonna
jinxing
happen.
it, okay? And
gonna
yet
happen.
you still do it. Oh,
I'm
leave it like that. Look, it looks like Bran. Okay, so the
I get to do. Can I do it too?
yeah, go ahead.
Because you did it.
It's our table.
I feel. I don't want to.
This is Patreon money
I
that
don't
paid
want
for
to hurt
this.
it. I don't want to hurt it.
Well, it's our table, so go ahead. What if my finger was right there?
That's what's up, bruh.
That's what's up, bro. So, oh my God, Flapjack just posted. No, it wasn't that word. It was a different word. Jeremy says, that's not true. I tried to say goon and mook at the same time, like a smooth brain. That's a Jeremy accent. You like
Yeah,
that?
look what Flapjack said. Yeah, that would make Gamook.
Go.
All right. Hold.
It's,
Hold. And we're back. You all right? What's funny?
for someone,
Yeah?
look at me, I'm crying.
Why are you
For
crying?
someone so guilty
Stupid idiot.
of being one of the worst people on the internet, he's so
Who,
innocent.
Flapjack?
He's so innocent sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
The dichotomy,
Yeah. It's because he doesn't have.
astounding.
His lexicon doesn't have our zeitgeist in it.
Yeah, it's true. It doesn't have our zeitgeist. I forget what the hell I was talking about. Oh, yeah. So
No, I was talking about fucking
Wait.
Forged in Fire.
before that,
All right.
the PS5, I'm getting the Quest 2, and we're building both of our PCs when we get the new house.
What does that mean?
Um,
You and Eric's?
yeah, me and Eric's building both of our
Okay.
PCs. So
So she's gonna game too, or
Yeah.
she's gonna what?
yeah,
Okay.
so that's the plan.
She's gonna play like Animal
we
Farm
can't
or
like
what?
we can't move funds around, or like we can't splurge on shit, right? Like we have to wait until because they're like
Yeah, I know.
Hawkeyes
I know,
and
I
shit.
know,
Yeah, you
yeah,
know
yeah.
that.
They'll
So
be like, hey, you spent money and now denied.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, bitch, I have the capital to be able to afford this shit. So when we get the new house, that's what's going to happen. And yes, I plan on doing my own game stream, and I plan on streaming Dark Souls. And you guys get to watch me yell and scream and be very upset, and it's going to be very funny for everybody but me.
No, why does my stamina keep going down?
Let's see. Justyn tried spamming it in our chat. I did, dude. I tried every iteration of the word in the chat, and the goddamn AI, it's so good. It kept blocking me every time. But then I realized, I was like, you know what? The degree symbol.
Yeah, what
I
about
copied it. And so I said,
Oh,
G, degrees,
Ah.
KS. And it went through. And he goes, Jeremy looks at it, he goes, oh, God damn it. He got it through.
Nice, I love it.
Yeah, so that's the plan.
Like Flapjack got it through.
Because, yeah, we allow it.
Oh.
Because we're free speech. And
Oh, right. 'Cause
Jeremy-
we're goddamn Americans.
Jeremy is communist. That's,
Oh, yeah.
That's the difference
Or
between the
he's-
podcast.
Which is weird because he's actually like anti-government.
Well,
and
he
shit.
says he is, but
You know what I
his actions speak otherwise.
Yeah, he's like, bring down the bourgeoisie or whatever.
Yeah, the bourgeoisie. Yeah, exactly. Jeremy's actually the proletariat, if you think about it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
problem.
Yeah, Jeremy is basically, textiles.
Yeah, he's textiles. So, out of all the reality shows that you've seen, and not just because it has to do with something that you're super interested in, like blacksmithing is so
I'm into
badass,
knives.
right?
Blacksmithing is badass.
Like the art of creating weapons is really cool because like you have to
Yeah.
perfect it over time. You have to make sure that they don't break when you stab some goddamn Turkish soldier in the chest, right? Like, yeah. So like it's super cool. Besides the fact that
And they do crazy tests. Like the judges will be like, all right, you're going to have to make a knife that can stand up to trying to chop a barrel in half. You're like, wait, a barrel that's like made of wood and it's got like metal in it and shit?
so they have to do like different different types of welds and shit? Like,
Yeah, dude. So they make different knives, different things, different materials, and then different handles sometimes. And then they'll be like, all right, and then after you do that, we're going to chop a block of ice and see if the edge holds up.
and someone's like,
Like-
oh, God damn it, I don't know if I can do it.
But dude, ice is hard, bruh. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then there's this one guy, he's a martial arts expert. I actually know about this guy. He's like, what's it called whenever there's like an expert on the side of a movie who like gives their expert opinions on the choreography and shit? I'm talking like on movies, like they give their like.
You know what? This is gonna be an interest one day, but
What?
I'm losing my lexicon. Right?
I'm losing words.
I'm trying.
I lose words.
I'm foraging in the depths of my mind to try and find that exact
But
word.
you know what it is.
I know what it is, but I can't
just
say
don't know
it
what it
because
is.
I'm getting older and my brain
Like
don't work.
consultant, right? Consultant, maybe.
Good. That might actually be
Something.
it. I think that's what it is.
Along the lines.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways, this guy, so he's on there and he's got like this whole bit where he does a test, but he's actually like a fucking eskrima, like this Filipino knife mark. Have you seen those knives that have like the little curve on them? And
no.
they do it like in spy movies, like John Wick and shit. They do like the trap, like with the knife fighting,
Oh yeah.
where they're like with the
Yeah.
trying to like stab each other and shit. Yeah, it's like Yip Man but with knives.
Yeah.
So this guy's like the foremost like expert, kind of, sort of, or whatever at that. And like I've already seen this guy before, but then I was watching this Forge of Fire, and I was like, oh shit, that's that guy, right? And like he'll like test the knives on like pigs and so anytime it's like
On pigs?
yeah, anytime
God
it's like
damn.
so they have this other guy where it's like anytime he's just like beating the knife to shit, and he's just like this burly white dude. It's him who tests it, right? So if like chopping ice or like hitting it on wood or brick or something, just banging the shit out of it, right? It's this burly white guy. Anytime it's like stabbing like an anatomical dummy or like trying to cut a pig in half or shit like that, it's this guy. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's like on the side of John Wick, like telling them like, nah, that's not accurate. You got to do it like that instead, you know? But anyways, so he'll be like, your knife, it will cut. Like, you know, like if it passes the test, right? But then he also has this one. He's like, it will, and he always says it like so Asian and weird. He's like, it will kill.
Oh.
Yeah, like when he does like I'm gonna try to chop a rack of ribs, right? And he's like, it cut through muscle, it cut through bone. Your knife, it will kill.
Okay. So I feel like anything that's remotely kind
Entertaining.
of sharp will kill, right? So
Well, yeah, I mean,
I mean-
especially in that guy's hands.
yeah, I believe it, right?
But also sometimes it doesn't. So
okay.
yeah, because they need to go home.
I feel like if I like placed like a hot
Let me just
fire
tell you the
poker
kind of people
in
that are on
somebody's
this show.
chest.
Okay. One guy,
Boar's lives matter.
like as his little introduction sequence, you know, he's like, most people who know me, they characteristize me as that redneck down the street. What do I think of myself? You know, I'm basically just that redneck down the street. I was like, all right. So you just said
you're
a bunch of nothing.
Hey, with
Right, yeah. And then there's this other guy who was like, I just need this knife to do one thing. He's like,
kill commies.
survive, kill, and don't break. And then he was like, he looked at his hand and I was like, that's not one thing.
He's self-aware. He's
But-
self-aware that
yeah,
he gets it.
But it was like after the fact that he knew because he was like, but he was so serious. He was like, I just need this knife to do one thing. Kill, don't break, and don't make me look stupid. He was like, he looked at his hand, I was like, man, these are some real.
That's a prime reality TV character, dude.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
But some of them are like really badass, like, where they're like this guy. You could tell he has a ton of experience, right? And they're like, he's like, he cut off a piece of his metal, right? And he's like, I'm gonna take the scrap metal and I'm gonna do a test quench just to see how this type of steel reacts to the quench. And he's like, that wasn't so good. I need to heat it up a little bit more, right? And it was like every other contestant, like their quench ended up shitty. None of them tested it right, but this guy was like, "Oh, look at the grain structure on his steel is perfect." And he's like, "Yeah, because he did a test run of his like excess steel that he just happened to cut off." And it was like, but none of the other guys knew to do that.
So the blade's not black as if it were Valyrian steel, and that might be a problem with this build. Yeah, it could cut through a boar's neck, but it can't care. That's a problem.
This can kill.
Yeah, KGP says, I
like it killed your
just
table.
need my knife to do one thing, to open my box set of Corey in the house.
Yeah, actually, this
You
knife
need a real
opened.
sharp knife for that.
This knife opened my box of Gloomhaven
Oh, shit.
yesterday, so
Nice.
it can cut thin plastic.
Straight
Yeah,
through it.
Yeah,
Like, like lambs to the slaughter, right?
yeah. Actually, this knife is dull as fuck because I've been abusing it. But I had it.
You mean
to
like
where-
today? How were you abusing?
Yeah, stuff like that. But I had it to like shave my arm hair sharp. And see, oh my god, Jesus!
I've always remembered you doing that shit. Yeah, put it to the mic. Let me hear it.
Did it pick it up?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
So yeah, it still shaves my. I don't know if that'll pick that up.
Yeah. Show them that the patch of hairless skin you have now too.
You can also see like some of my dead skin cells.
Yeah. I saw them like flaring up. Look at that.
Is it picking it up?
It is, yeah. That's a sharp ass knife you got, dude. I've never played Gloomhaven. Is it good? I just imagine that's how he's always talking, right?
I haven't played it either yet.
Alan is gonna skin himself live on the stream.
You know, anything for
That's
entertainment.
a good Jeremy impression, right? Let me get your hair off of the
sorry.
table
And my dead
for a
skin
second.
cells.
Your dead skin
How
cells.
gross is that? That like, look, I shaved off my tan.
How you look like me now?
Not quite.
Yeah, I know, right? So, hey, final thoughts on this brand new, awesome, badass show you're watching. That's 7
Yeah,
seasons
it's
deep.
badass. I'm gonna watch the whole entire 7 seasons.
Nice.
And if you like fucking reality competition shows, and you like badass, manly, fire, metal, slicey, goodness, then it's for you.
That's for you. Okay. So, I have to beep these and get your surprises.
Oh my god!
I got some surprises for you, maricon. Okay, I'm ready to go. They're ready for you. I'm ready to go get
All
them
right.
for you.
But my birthday was a long time ago.
Bro, I don't even know when your birthday is, but look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Yeah, but your black eye is still black,
Is it? No, it's not, right?
just a little bit.
No, it's not.
There's a hint of purple right here. And we're box. Sorry, I was distracted. What is that, dude?
Some would say it's time,
For what?
my man. Some would say it's time for you to see the surprise that I've got for
Do
you.
you want me to cut that box open?
hidden inside. No, don't be cutting anything. Okay.
Okay.
You
What is in the box?
can just sit
Yeah.
there in that chair because I'm
What's in the
going
box?
to show you a surprise that I've gotten here. And look at it.
What? Oh, yeah.
There's a surprise
It's a box.
in here.
Okay.
I could be a Muppet handler, right?
Yeah.
Some would say, right? Like I can do this and
So
shit.
for
right?
audio only listeners, you're really missing out right now because Justyn is doing this weird thing where like every time he talks, he's like gestating with his hands because you can't see his face or his mouth or his head or anything. All you can see is a box and then his hands. So he's like, I'm talking and like rotating his hand around. I'm talking, so that way you know that he's talking.
Why do you always hate?
So go watch the video. I'm not
I
hating.
don't
I'm just,
understand.
I'm telling
There's
the audio
so
only
much
dude.
hate
I'm telling the audio visuals that
in this
there's-
world, and there's not enough room for all of it. Okay, so in this box, I have a surprise for you.
All right, thank you. Yeah.
Shit.
Go watch
How am I
the-
gonna get up?
Go watch the video on YouTube.
There's a lot of hate in his voice. I can hear it. Wait.
All right, you want me to cut that open?
No.
right.
It's already open.
Hey, look, this is an Abby size hole. This is a Justyn size hole.
You see the
Open-
pain behind my smile?
What's in the box?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Here we go. And your hate scares me, Alad. Let's see.
I don't hate anything. I'm pure love.
So this is a shipment we received from a fan.
For real?
Yeah. So
We have fans?
a fan decided to send this in to us. I already opened it
Is it
because
a
I was
double-sided
like,
dildo?
is this a goddamn bomb?
Oh, so
Right?
you're like, naturally, let me see if it's a bomb.
But it wasn't. Okay.
Was it anthrax? You remember that when
It
that was?
wasn't an anthrax
remember when
either.
people were scared of getting like envelopes of anthrax?
Yes, it's like that's baby powder, right? Ready? Here we go.
That's the real joke. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, it's my laptop. It's snapped in half already. What is this? Is this a trapper keeper?
These are our press kits, boys.
No way.
Look at this shit.
We sent these to people?
No, we never got the chance to send them to people. Look at this. Look at this. There's a Hollow Empire press kit right there.
This is so
Very
professional.
Very well made, right? Look at this shit.
Wow.
We got
where's the CD?
We got the Holding Summer lyrics. It says, it was never the end at all. In spite of everything, we found a new place to fall, forgetting yesterday. And it's not the things we need, and we'll prove to them it's always what we've seen. It's more than...
Can I say this?
Yeah.
And maybe you'll agree with me?
Yes.
The newest stuff that we made that was like made from like hatred of each other and like dissent and stuff was our best stuff, and it never got recorded.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Bro.
Doesn't that make you sad?
Yeah, because like towards the end, I was writing a lot of shit. Like, what's it called? It's on Time Slips Away. It's
we were like progressive pop punk.
Yeah, so no half measures. I wrote that all and recorded the whole thing by myself.
Yeah, which is weird because it's actually all half measures.
It's so good. And I remember Shane saying like the what did he say?
He gave us free paper.
Free paper, dude. He said something about like the timing of it all was like diamond level, like my ability to be efficient with like all the instruments and like to have them hit right when they're supposed to, right?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, but I don't see it as like a full song. And I'm like, that's the point. That's why I didn't make it a full song. It's supposed to be like this tiny sprawling epic. It's just like it's a palate cleanser to get you to the next thing.
We actually did like one of our new songs that we never recorded was kind of like prog rock, where like the intro was like so different from like the main body of the song, and then there was this whole like bridge to a elongated outro. Remember that?
And when the crowd dispersed. That one?
Yeah.
I forgot. If it's called If I'm the Protagonist, What Are You?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? We called it
2008, brother.
Yeah, bro.
That wasn't in 2008, but yeah.
Dude, it was like 20.
I'm gonna keep one of these. Can I keep one?
Of course, man. These are ours.
All right.
I have 2 boxes full of these press kits.
When I file my taxes, I'm gonna put them in here.
2 boxes full of press kits that
my
we were ready to
W2s.
send out for a band that we no longer wanted to be in. That's the problem, okay? Alex, I also have another surprise for you, buddy.
But did we make it?
We did. We have
Hey,
a successful podcast.
You want to know something funny though?
Yes.
I feel like if we reach out to the boys, right, and we're like, let's do a reunion show.
Oh,
They would all
totally
be down, right?
Yeah, but
Hey,
would you want to play on stage with Brian again?
Why do we have? We can have Kevin.
Oh no!
Okay,
never.
well, here's the thing.
Never, Kevin.
Do you hate Kevin more than I hate
I
Brian?
hate Kevin more than you do. That piece of shit stole money from me,
Hey,
dude.
yeah, but not from me.
That's why I hate him more than you do.
Hey, but
he stole $1,000 from me, man.
Oh wait, let me ask you something.
Fuck that fat piece of shit.
What about that guy that was before I was in the band?
Which one? Oh, Ace?
No,
Right?
no, Ace was after me. He was in between me.
Before
No, but the
you.
bass player before I was in the band.
Oh, Nick?
Nick.
No,
yeah.
dude, no, he's insane. No, he's criminally
I know,
insane.
he looks like he's an insane clown posse. Am I right?
He does. He looks like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, but with curly hair. Not okay.
Yeah.
I also got another. I want to get Shane on sometime soon.
I want to
know
buy
we
that.
have it.
Flapjack wants to buy it.
You
Oh,
wanna
he
buy
also said if he wants to buy one of our CDs.
Oh, Justin, when are we getting the Idiosyncratic store? One day, bro. One day, my man. I will never play with Eric again. ISP store win one day. So, Alex, this is apparently
Story of a girl.
my middle school wallet.
Yeah, is that where there's cum stains on it?
Yeah,
Show the camera the cum stains.
that's cum stains. That's what that is. This is why I said you'd be proud of me because I got them bitches all up in it.
Dang, girl, you got bitches.
Got bitches all up in that wallet,
Dang,
son.
They gave you their glamour shots.
Yeah. Remember when everybody was doing that shit?
Yeah, dude.
And they're all made out to me also, so you know that I
Yeah,
didn't.
to Justyn, spelled correctly, by the way. From, and I remember that too when they would spell
F-R-U-M?
from. Yep. No, F-R-M.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember when girls would like fold up notes like in a weird way and pass
Oh,
them
we
to
have
you?
to like unfold.
Yeah, you had to like
It's
pull
like
out
a pocket.
little,
They make like a pocket in it and shit. Yeah.
And then they're like, I would pass them notes back, and then he'd be like, "Oh, you didn't like fold it cool." And I was like, "Bitch, I ain't gonna do that shit.
Bitch, I don't have time to sit
Like,
here and play origami
I
all day.
folded it 3 times.
Yeah.
That should be enough."
I did okay. I thought.
Hey, wait. Take care, Cub. I care.
Cub. Yeah.
Yeah, you see that?
Take care, Cub. I care. Yep.
Cub. I care.
That is a B.
Right.
That's
I think- right.
straight up a B.
I think it's supposed to be "cause I care." Hope you like it. Love you. 4/12/04.
Mm-hmm. That's a long ass time ago, isn't it?
13 years. What does that mean? 13 years of age?
Probably. I don't know.
So you can't get in trouble for like.
I won't even comment on their looks.
Hey, you guys should rate. Flapjack is the only one who can do it because he's underage.
He's right.
Flapjack, rate Justyn's bitches, okay? Also, does Eric's know?
Yeah, she found it. What do you think about that bitch, Flappy? Huge Breakfast is talking about perfection. Where's Amanda? They love Amanda so much. They just love her.
Why? Weird.
Oh, Flappy rated her an 8. Dude, you'll be happy to know she's a lesbian now, so you have no chance with her.
FA likes Mexicans.
Oh, FA does, dude.
I can't pull this out because there's so much.
Oh, that's Marlene. Yeah, there's a lot coming there. That's Marlene. She last time I saw her, she was like a cash register operator at.
I thought you were gonna say she was a cash register
at Dollar General, and I was like, "Oh boy, these years have not treated you right, huh?"
That's so Irving.
She 5 out of 10. Who's that? Oh, that's Stephanie. I think she died. I don't know. I've not seen her or seen of her in, I don't know, probably 25 years. I don't know.
Well, that's fun. That's a nice blast from the past.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I was shocked to see that I had so many bitches all up in my wallet and shit. Veronica says, let's see.
Interesting.
She also wrote it upside down like some sort of simpleton. It says T/C Justyn, go, and she scrawled it out, but ghoul? Cool? I don't know what she's trying to say there, right? Go what?
Oh my God. I think gruel. Right?
Go gruel. 5/15/04. And then she says, see you later. 14 old. She was very ESL.
So it seems like the girls at your school all had like a similar template.
They sure did, because we got some goals in the chat. What did Marlene say? I remember.
Don't try to take it out. It's all come broken.
Yeah. So this one says to Nora, and then she highlighted it out and wrote Justyn.
Wait, so she put to herself?
She didn't. No. Her name was Marlene. She gave, apparently.
So she was going to give it to somebody else.
I think
she
so.
Gave it to you
yeah,
instead?
but she didn't scratch it out. She highlighted it out.
She thought highlighter was whiteout, and then she tried to write your name with whiteout.
She says.
He said, dude, I 17, I can rate them all.
Yes, you can, Flappy. Yes, you can. Flappy's a pedo. September 29th, 02, 12 years old. When did I just go through like patches of time where I was just getting bitches photos and shit?
You don't remember?
There's so many of them. I just can't keep track. Hope you like it.
I definitely went through patches of time where I was like doing way better. I'll say that.
Hope you like it. All right.
Not better than now because I'm married and it's cool. But
yeah.
I mean, like, things were going well.
Love ya, Marlene. So when you get the ya, it's she doesn't really like you, right? It's just like she's trying to pacify you, right? You know what I mean? But hope you like it. All right.
But also, she was probably younger than you because she was 12 and all these other bitches were like 14. So
I think I got.
You were probly 14.
No, I got this in 6th grade, probably.
Oh, so you just kept it the whole time?
I think so. Yeah, because I love this girl. You know what I mean?
You know a fun fact?
You know what I mean? I mean, look at her. What do you think about her?
You want to know a fun fact? I don't know. Because it looks like
Jeremy
it looks like Glamour Shot.
Bro.
She looks like she listens to Little Susie. You know what I mean?
Jeremy says, bro, I'm actually crying right now. I just rated a 12-year-old. Fuck you for baiting me. That's what happens, Flappy. You pedo piece of shit, okay?
Pedo piece of shit.
We knew it. This whole podcast was an elaborate ploy to lure out the pedophiles of the world, especially in Deutschland.
Yeah, were you on the island?
Yeah, you were probably on the island right now.
Hold on. I got the song that should
How
have
old
been
was the
playing.
first one? The first one was 7, bro, and you rated her an 8 out of 10. That's FBI quality bait right now. Justyn, how old was the first bitch? He asked again. She was 7, okay? That's your fault. That's your fault for not thinking that I was going to debate you at every opportunity. The FBI is heading to your location as we speak, Flapjack.
Okay, so that brings me to 2 things, actually.
Is there another bitch in here?
But first
I
off,
see one.
let me just say that this music should have been playing the whole entire time we were showing these glamour shots.
Mm-hmm.
After the ad,
Jeremy says, you rated a 5-year-old.
Can you unmute me? Not
You're,
yet.
you're unmuted. Someone call Interpol. That's against the law. Yep.
Okay, so but one of the things I wanted to say was like, how funny is it that both the FAs came into the world the exact same way?
Uh-huh.
They were both like, Savannah, are you a girl?
I know.
Exact same shit.
I hope he has a brother, and that's his brother.
No, the brother is the fucking Turkish meat that they have, 500 grams of it. I wonder if it's a penis joke. All right.
Oh, you're right. This song should have been playing the entire time. Flappy, this
Right.
is before you were born. FBI can't do shit in the Shire. Oh, that's right. Somebody called Gandalf the Grey. Oh,
All right, you ready?
these are going to be the lyrics. Okay, you go first.
Hold on, wait. Oh, we're going to read the lyrics
yeah.
for you? Hold on, I just
got
want to
it.
do this.
Sweetheart, I can't stop
Justin.
thinking about you. You'll always be in my dreams. You'll always be in my dreams.
It's the 90s.
You'll always be in my dreams.
Dude, that second one is more built than Justin. No! Girls can't be strong.
All right, I'm maxed out, so can I get some more volume like over there or something?
Yeah, here you go.
You didn't do it, I know you didn't. All right, fuck, I missed it.
Oh, too late.
No, it's never too late.
Okay.
All right, right?
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah, no, I got it. To Justyn from Stefana. Take care, cub. I care. Hope you like it. Love ya. It's 412. Oh, for 13 years. Take care, Justyn. Go, ghoul. 515. Oh, 4. See you later. 14. Oh, the Flappy rated me an 8 out of 10. 28, Nora. This cable's driving me crazy. Wait, from Marlene, 12 years old. Hope you like it. Alright, heart, yeah.
That's pretty good. So you guys can see the ghoul right there. It says go,
Yeah.
and then it looks like ghoul, and she scribbled it out. What is she trying to say?
So guys, if you didn't grow up in the 90s in Texas, this is called Latin hip hop. And it's like this weird electronic music where there's like Mexicans singing really terribly. She's a good
straight out of
singer,
the
but
gulag.
all the other songs are really bad. There's dude ones too, and the guys are the worst singers. They're like this. It's like the same exact beat with like laser noises, but they're like, I'm at home waiting for you to call me, and you don't call me cause you're calling Pedro. Right? Have you heard the ones with like with male singers?
I have, dude. They're really bad. They
Yeah.
sound like Aqua.
I know. God damn it. But Mexican, yeah. You will find my own. Dude, fuck this cable, bro. Is this just a RCA to 3.5?
It sure is.
All right.
All it is, baby girl.
Willing. 6 feet.
Maybe,
guessing
yeah.
not, 'cause-
Because it's straight from there to there. So, like, if you
No,
want to
it's
do
like
6
this.
feet, that'll work, buddy.
All right.
Oh, shit!
I know stuff now. You can tell.
I can, yeah. Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that a fun blast from the past?
That was cool.
Right?
That was cool.
Bitches, press kits, what more you need?
Bitches, press kits, wallets. Hey,
What do you
I
need?
had a story. When I was in the 6th grade, I put a condom in my wallet.
Oh.
Right? And then guess what?
I dropped my what did Frank say? I dropped my big condom for my Magnum dong or whatever.
Yeah.
Was that you? Just like dropping your magnums out?
No. I do. That's me now. Right. But but so
Put your whole goddamn foot in that thing.
in the 6th grade, right? I was like, look, I haven't finger blasted any bitches, but I feel like it's coming up, right? You've been making out and stuff.
See, eventually, like this is how it works, right? You put in enough work with women in general, not just
Yeah.
one girl, right? But
then
just
you
women in
learn
general.
them. You learn them. Right?
And like your experience bar goes up, and then
Yeah.
once you hit a certain level, it's like I got to put my finger in one of these, right?
Yeah. So I was like, I'm 12. I'm gonna put a condom in my wallet because you never know. You never know.
You never
know. Right. So then, fast forward,
Where did you get the condom from?
the gas station from a fucking thing. where you put a coin in and you get it.
My God.
And actually, fun fact too, it wasn't in a normal. I was expecting to get like the normal little package that you, right?
Yeah.
It was in a box. It was in like a little box. It looks like you remember those?
But it was just one in the
Yeah,
box?
it was one condom in a box.
What the hell?
And you remember those like raisins?
Uh-huh.
It was like that, but like the condom was in there, but in plastic, obviously. But you know what I mean? I was like, why is it in a box? But anyways, I put it in my wallet.
Little Debbie's condoms.
Yeah, but because I was like, you never know what's gonna happen, right, bruh? But then
You never know, man. You never know.
I got like by the 8th grade when I probably could have made lay. I was all like so into myself. I was like, none of these bitches deserve to be my first. You know what I mean?
My God.
I was so full of myself, right?
Yeah.
But then fast forward like another sometime, I was like, nah, I found Jesus, bro. Like I ain't making lay till I'm married.
None of
son.
these bitches are as pretty as
Yeah.
Jesus.
But you know what? Even though like at my church, where they had this one time where they try to like force us to be like, promise to God you'll be celibate, right? I'd be like, but the Bible says you shouldn't make promises to God. But they're like, well, don't worry about that.
Don't worry
Just
about that one.
what we're telling you. You know what I mean? But anyways, so like all my friends were like, yeah, we're gonna make promises to be celibate.
Yeah.
I didn't, because I was like, look, I wanna probably do it and like not make lay till I'm married, right? But I'm not gonna fucking promise to God. Like, what?
So,
I'm not gonna break that shit.
Did
dog.
they have to like come up on the stage and make and like voice their
No,
promise and
so
shit? Or
they handed out little papers, and you would write your little paper down, and you went up and you put it on this board.
This should be an interest.
Yeah, it
in
wasn't
and of
on the
itself.
stage, it was,
This
like,
is
on the side.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, but all my friends did it, right? And,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't do it because I was like, that's not realistic, right?
I think they're called
all my
pussies.
friends
They're called
instantly
pussies.
boned bitches.
Instantly?
They did that, and they went and they boned bitches instantly. I was like, why'd you do that? Like, you said you were gonna, you know what I mean?
He said, "Why'd you do
You
that?"
didn't even try. You didn't even try, you know?
But you're like, at least I didn't make the promise. Like I can sleep
Yeah.
well at
No,
night.
They made the promise.
They made the promise. I'm saying
And they didn't even
at
try.
least you didn't make the promise, so that whenever you do go
yeah,
out and
I-
you lay the pipe,
Yeah.
you can sleep at night.
I felt fine. But I did wait a long time. I was 19, which is like pretty late for most people.
Yeah,
You know, I was kind of late in life, 19.
I was
You know,
29.
I waited. But Orion's like 5 years old or
He's
some
not
shit.
Bro, could you imagine?
I'm gonna
Could you
clip
imagine
that. I'm gonna
shit?
clip that. I'm gonna put it in archive, and I'm gonna wait till like Orion gets married. I'm gonna play that on the little flashback, the little, the fucking thing. You know what they always play.
Immediately after that, we play the Wowsy song. Hey, son, you remember this?
Yeah. Lay pipe, do a horizontal mambo, lay boards, make the beast with two backs.
A lot of innuendos, man. There's a lot of innuendos out there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's a big window.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Aren't we done?
Yeah, we got one more segment to go through, and then that's the end of the show. And
All right.
I'm still not even close to drunk. I actually feel better now because I got some her the dog.
Grab my flappy folds, grab my terry folds, grab my foldy flaps,
Yeah, don't you love reminiscing?
foldy flaps,
Fun, right?
my terry folds,
Always.
grab my foldy holds.
Bro, I didn't even need to dance this time. I didn't even need to dance.
Oh yeah, dude, sign up for church camps. That's where you're like,
That's where you make life.
it's where you make life.
You gotta touch 'em.
Sorry, I had to give you just one. Just one. I had to give you one. He's gonna throw up. He's throwing up. Oh, you throwing up?
Foldy flaps.
You throwing up over there, little boy? Church conf. Oh my God. You okay? You good? Dance. Band's making it. Oh shit.
My foldy and my terry flaps.
No, but hey, did I tell the story about the Mormon chick?
Terry flaps.
She likes it in the butt, probably.
No, I wish Gabe was
They
here.
always like that.
I was talking to Gabe about it. But
Mormons.
I was actually like on this like church camp type thing, but it was on a college campus. It was called like CIY or something. And even though like I was super Christian, I still like macking on, bitches. I was like, I'm gonna set myself for marriage, right? But I was like, does God do,
You
son.
gotta incept early, right? Like
Yeah.
Early on, you gotta incept them.
But these were all like I went to like 3 CIYs. I actually met Gabe at a CIY.
What is a CIY?
It's like a church
Christian
camp.
internment.
I forgot what it stands
um,
for. It's like Christian
Yucko?
youth, some shit.
Oh, okay.
But I actually met Gabe at one of those.
You told me you kept calling him gay, and he kept getting really upset.
Yeah, well, no, I knew him from church, but I hated him, because
He's pompous. He
yeah,
also
but-
gets belligerently drunk
but
and doesn't
people
shut up.
say that about me too,
I mean,
so it's like No.
I think everybody that's ever been on the show is a degree of pompous, right? Like
Yeah.
we gravitate towards each other, and we do this show because normal people cannot deal with the level of pomposity that we exhibit on a daily basis.
I just do it because I like it. It's just fun. But anyways, so these things called CIYs, they're at college campuses and they're fun. But one of them was in Salt Lake City at the university there, and like 90% of Salt Lake City is Mormon. And so like I'm not gonna like try to act like I was like, every chick I hit on, I got the digits.
100% success rate.
Hey,
100%.
You know what? The one that counts, it did. So there's that, right?
There you go. What was her
Natalie?
name?
Remember I hit on her? That's how I met her.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So guys, the way I met my wife, she came to the pool I was a lifeguard at, and I blew my whistle at her. I was like, right? And then I was like this.
Too sexy to swim.
Like with two fingers, I was like this. I told her to come over to the side of the pool.
That's what I can do to you if you come this way.
Right? And then I sat down, right? And she thought she was in trouble because I blew my whistle. I told her to come over, right? And then I spit some game, right? And I pulled my Motorola Razr out, and I was like,
what was that game you spit?
I don't remember.
Oh, bro, come on. This is a
It's
story for the ages.
It's probably something like, say, mama, let me whisper in your ear. You know what I mean? Something like that.
So ASMR is basically what it was.
Oh, shit. Yin Yang Twins is the original ASMR.
We have to etch this. I'm sorry. Sorry. I know I'm not as strong as Abby, but I'm still pretty strong, right? So look, we have to etch this story into the sands of time, right? As if we were Noah etching the commandments into the slabs.
The worst one.
I think it was Noah. I bet it was. Jeremy says, so when the girl injects her eggs in your penis, what happens then? I know you're supposed to pee in her at some point, but what if I don't have to pee? He was like, baby, I can't wait until you inject your eggs into my penis.
That's like a kangaroo situation at that point.
Yeah. I keep trying to brush off these stab wounds from the table.
Hey, which one's deeper? But anyways, I was getting to a point. Oh, shit. Okay, my Mormon girl story, right?
That one.
So it's like,
That one.
yeah, but no, it's not. But anyways, so I've done my fair share of hitting on girls, right? And it doesn't always go my way, or it didn't. I mean, this is all past tense. Like I've been with my wife for like a long ass time.
Yeah.
For like 10 years. But
see, like,
back in the day, I used to do it a lot.
We've hit on enough girls that girls should be hitting on us. I think that's how the incel
and that used to happen to me too.
Works, right?
It used to happen to me too, right? But sometimes so I kind of like knew that, if I go up to a girl, I can kind of tell from talking to her a little bit, like, okay, this isn't gonna work out. Okay.
She ain't DTF.
I just walk away, right? But I was at this one church camp, and we're like on the quad or whatever. We're like in between fucking prayer and shit or whatever. I don't remember what it was, but this girl was like sitting with her friend on a like a blanket on the ground, like in the middle of nature,
Like a sex blanket.
like on the quad, right? Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna holler at this girl. What's up? And I had a buddy with my like your wingman, right? So we both were like, I was like, hey, what's up, little mama? Can I sit down and hang out with you guys? And they're like, sure, right?
Sure.
So like, I sat down and I was like talking to her for a little bit, and it was the most awkward because my wingman, your wingman is supposed to like talk to the friend, take him away.
the ugly, frumpy one.
Exactly.
Get
and,
that
like,
bitch.
yeah,
Get
right?
that beached whale out of here.
But instead
I'm
it
trying
was-
to make lay with this
Instead,
one.
I was talking to her, and it was more awkward because my friend was just sitting on the blanket over here, and her friend was just sitting on the blanket over there reading her book, and they were just there doing nothing, and it was awkward. But it went like way too swimmingly, and I was like, this is surprisingly swimmingly. I was like, this is like the best me hitting on a girl has ever gone. And I was like, this is strange, right? Got her number, everything was cool, right? So like later that night, I text her, I'm like, yo, what's up, girl, right? And then she's
Hell
like,
yeah.
yeah, so I'm so glad you reached out to me and got my number. I was wanting to like tell you, like, have you heard of the Book of Mormon? And I deleted that shit. I was like, she honey dicked
God.
me. She honey dicked me.
You got so honey dicked.
I know. I was like, why is this going so well? I was like, this is the best I've ever hit on a girl before. It doesn't make any sense. I'm not even particularly charismatic right now.
That's
But
proof.
She was using her virgin to try to give me Mormonism.
Every single woman in the world uses sex and uses their body to try and get you to do things,
Yeah.
like volunteer for their downline, right? Like they have like this Herbalife thing going, and it's like, hey, Do you like this?
Yeah.
Sign up for this.
And
then you never talk to them again. And that's how they get you.
And you think it's going so good. You get the number, you get the digits, right? And then first thing she said, I'm like, hi, what's up? What are you doing? She's like, oh, you want to hear about John Smith? Delete her number.
No, I want to hear about your body on top of mine.
I literally threw my Motorola Razr on the ground.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Nice. Yeah. So I would have tried my absolute hardest to get her out of that weird shit and be like, hey, you want to talk about this weird shit?
I'm
and
like,
I'm
she's
pointing
crazy. Fuck
at
her.
my pelvis when I say that. No. You want the crazy ones, at least for a little bit, right?
Not me.
Nah. At least for a little bit, right? Use them, get rid of them.
Yeah,
That's what you do.
Or just go back to
Pump them and dump them, okay?
Go back to Texas. And then also, shorter story, but I told you about the Illinois story. Have I told it on those podcasts?
I don't think so.
So
You went to Illinois?
Yeah, so for a CIY, a different CIY.
You went to Illinois for a CIY?
For a CIY,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
And then I was also, same thing, I was hitting on a girl, right? What?
Jeremy says, no crazy bitches unless they shit on my chest.
That's not crazy. Anyways,
And a huge Jack fan is an Axel. He was accidentally celibate until I met Monica, also known as my right hand. God damn it! I can't believe he made me just say that.
crazy. You want the ugly land whale friend? Okay.
No, you don't. You don't want her because she smells like a Cheeto factory. You want the good ones,
Okay.
right?
So this is funny.
You get all the Gabes to lure the whales away, and you get the good ones.
Yeah, for sure. But so one time I was on the CIY at Illinois, and I was macking on this chick, and she was like, yeah, it's Illinois. I don't know why people always think it's. No, she was like, it's Illinois. I don't know why people always think it's Illinois, right? And without skipping a fucking beat, bro, I was like, I know, totally. People always say Texas, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And she's like, wait, it's not Texas? And I'm like, no, it's Texas. The S is silent, just like Illinois. It's not Illinois. And she's like, oh my God, I didn't know that. And I was like, dude, yeah. And I never told her any otherwise. So she probably went back to school to her geography class. And she was like, no, actually it's Texas. A Texas boy came and told me that it was actually Texas. And
That's quality.
That's the adventures of
That's
CIY.
so quality. That's so quality. Flappy.
There's also cool wrestling stories, but I'll get into that later.
We don't care about those. Flappy, go to CIY, have these fun adventures, just like Alex is talking about.
Dude, when Gabe comes back on the show, I should make my interest CIY adventures and just tell all the crazy shit that's
I
happened.
did that shit when I tackled all of them out of their chairs, right?
Yeah,
Get Gabe on so
yeah.
we can talk about CIY shit. Because I never went to that shit.
Yeah.
I never went to that. It
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
strange.
No, your Christian stuff was you going to see that chicken fillet in the blood. Remember that?
That was my girlfriend's Christian stuff, and I got dragged along because
Yeah.
she was hot. That's how that works.
Yeah.
You know that. You got to put up with the shit to,
Well, I didn't have to, but
Okay.
well, I did for some of them.
There you go.
For
Right.
some of the some of the exes.
the price to pay is massive, but it's ultimately completely worth it. Always, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right,
Maybe.
you ready for the world favorite segment? What do you think about this?
About fucking time.
I
dude.
got some shit.
We've been riffing on other shit for so long.
And that's how we do it. And there's nothing.
That's how
wrong
we
with
do it. Dude, you know what I think it is? I think we miss doing shows by ourselves.
Yeah, we do. We do.
That's what it is. This is the real equation right here.
It really is.
This is the real magic. We like having guests and it's fun and everything, but this is the real.
Fuck Gabe. Am I right, boys?
Yeah.
We put the chat right here. Oh, there we go.
Me too. Unfortunately, I was the wingman. Also, I didn't know she was hitting on me. # no can do for cutties. Oh, cuties. Ew.
Jeremy says the worst is when the girl unhinged her jaw and unleashes an inhuman sound that is somewhere between a scream and the sound of a power saw on metal.
Jeremy, that's how I know you're a virgin because that's the best moment of all time.
All right, buddy.
That's called an orgasm.
So
friend.
this is from Abrupt Chaos, which Jeremy, again, always thank you so much for showing me the subreddit. And it says, "Now you see me, now you don't." Also, it's basically a
I'm so
Twitter
scared.
meme.
I'm
and
so
it says,
scared right now.
When you blame each other for things going wrong.
What language is this? Babe?
Romanian, probably.
All right, audio only. She's doing the blanket trick. Well, you killed her.
Why? Yeah, no, right. No, you did it. No, you did it. No.
All right, so we got a girl doing the blanket trick where you drop the blanket and you disappear, and the dogs are like, "What the fuck?" Because they're so dumb. But there's two little small dogs. So as soon as she drops the blanket, they start fucking each other up.
Attacking each other. Jeremy
Yeah.
says this is old. Jeremy, the fans don't all know that.
She disappears, and the dogs are like, "Ah, you killed her. I know it was you, bitch." Right? That's how that goes.
It's so good. It's so good, isn't it? Dude, isn't this gigantic ass TV badass? Right? Look at all this content we
I know.
have.
I could see it so well.
I know, right? Hey, check this out. This pasta looks good, doesn't it, Alex?
Oh, I love pasta.
You like pasta?
So we're about to find out
Oh, no.
if kookaburras like pasta.
Dude, are the Wiggles fucking Australian, Dura? I thought they were British.
I think they are.
Yes.
They're fucking Australian, huh?
Put it in my hand.
That's not a pasta.
Okay, so this Australian piece of shit, I think that's what they're called. That's like what the nationality is called, pieces of shit. He grabs like this piece of pasta and he takes it out to some weird bird that I've never heard of
It's
before.
like penne, which is very finger looking.
Yeah, and the bird immediately bites his finger.
So we're
It
about
sounds
to find
stupid
out
when
Can I
I'm
get a Frio?
explaining. Oh yeah,
Kookaburras like pasta.
it sounds stupid and flaccid when I'm explaining it, but it's actually very funny. So go watch the video so you can see.
Put a bit in my hand.
Hugh Jackman says, "Man, I was so into the marijuanas that I didn't know it was the Marys and the Juanas."
And the Marys and the Juanas. I'm in love with the Mary Jane.
And Flapjack says, "Man, I hate birds."
Why?
KIGP says, "Have you ever fucked a bird?"
Only chickens, which is an interest I'll bring in sometime soon.
Like chicken heads?
Hey, check this out. Can I touch your nose?
Because she's Lady Gaga. I get it.
Can I touch your nose?
Yeah. That's hilarious.
A lot of perfectly cuts
Yeah.
today is
Guys,
what I have for the show.
You want to know how many times I'm just watching TV and I want to take clips out of context and send it to Discord, but Discord is like the file size is too big?
It says your file size or your files are too powerful. I hate that shit.
know, right?
I've got so much good content to post,
know.
and I don't want to
It's like
upload
when
it.
I'm at a urinal and I'm
to
trying to take
Imager.
a piss and it's like your stream is too powerful
too
and
powerful.
it sprays it back
yeah,
on me.
exactly. Like I clog a toilet when I pee.
just
I
get
hate when that
so
happens.
I still never seen this movie, which is weird because
Very
like,
good, very
in
sad.
the shallow. You know what I mean? Okay, you know how I know this is fake? Because he started the choke noise before the finger got to his.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No,
Watch.
he didn't.
Hey, can you have this in like 144 frames per second?
I sure do.
Look, watch. Before he hits.
Bro, that was straight down his throat.
He
What
did
are you
it-
talking
As soon
about?
as he goes like this, he was like, I
No,
was like-
he didn't.
it was very shallow.
Maybe he has a shallow throat, okay?
Can I touch your nose?
No, it was in his throat. That's why he did that. Yeah. Oh, and that's all I got for
That
you
was
today,
shocked,
buddy.
bro.
That's pretty good, right?
That wasn't even a real finger.
You
Yeah,
like
that
it?
was
That's
good.
God damn it. And that's how we do it on big ass episode 159, son. 159 years of podcasting.
Damn, dude, we
Right
did
here
it.
on Idiotsyncratic.
Somehow with 4 guests or 2 guests or no guests, 0 guests, it's always 6-hour podcast.
Yeah, we always find a way to make the shit that we do as elongated and as fun as possible. Why did it take me so long to think of the word fun?
Do you remember this? Side stories are the main stories.
Side stories and the main stories. Yeah,
That's the really real.
we have now become the podcast, the exclusive podcast that will host directors for movies that nobody has ever seen, and that's okay with me. I love
for
this
like
shit.
600 people for VHS.
I know that's
actually impressive.
crazy. That's really
actually
good.
impressive.
I don't think we sold 600 copies of Where We Divide.
No.
I don't think we sold 600 copies of that.
We did sell some though.
So you know it's funny because my
What?
parents are they've been having a garage
Garage
sale
sale.
for the past couple
Yeah.
days, and Andy,
I was like, Andy, what are you selling? He was like, what you need?
Andy found all of our boxes of our Hollow Empire CDs, and he's selling the CDs for 25 cents each. at the garage.
Dude, give me some because I had some, but I don't know where they're at now.
Yeah, he has a whole bunch left. He has every single CD that was in those boxes. He has those. Nobody's bought them. He has them left over.
We definitely sold some though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20, 30,
yeah,
maybe 50,
that.
something like that.
Yeah, but we bought 1,000.
That's the problem.
So-
We also bought a bunch of these press kits and spent a shit ton of money on them.
But we send them to all the press.
And you can find us at idiotsyncratic.show. Check this shit out. Look at all these titles, all these episodes we have here. This is the best episode title ever made. There's the Discord. There's the Twitch stream right there. This is still outdated because I forgot that I have to update it. Don't be looking at that shit. We got all these different. Look at
That's
my
almost
God.
10 episodes ago.
Yes, you're right. It's 11 episodes ago. You can find all of our shit there. We host everything from that site. If you want to give us money, it's patreon.com/idiotsyncratic. I'm still cutting together a video that shows exactly what those Patreon funds are used for, which is buying more of that shit right there. And we don't like it. We hate it. It's not fun. It's not funny. The joke has run its course, yet you guys still want us to do it. So we still will do it for you. That's how much we love our fans. Alex, it was a good show today. It was a good day today.
I know. It felt so natural. It's so easy to do these.
I hate Gabe.